What is going on, everybody? Primetime 30 EK Trickzzy up against EK Jakey B. This is a card that's going to be making the history books. Trickzzy trying to get that elusive 20-fight win streak after dropping the first fight that he had in the promotion. Now obviously on an absolute killing streak, 19 wins on a bounce since Season 1. Stacking up against his teammate this evening in EK Jakey B, a really dominant grappler that's been putting it all together with the hands. Obviously looking to derail his fellow campmate and start a new era with Jakey as the champion. But with that being said, I am your host, Cyrez the Looney. We are blessed this evening to be joined by the one and only Aussie man himself, Dover. How you doing, brother? Good to have you here.
Good to be here, man. Thank you for having me again. I'm excited to watch these fights, especially hearing about these two on the main event. It should be an absolute banger.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, like I said, Trickzzy is quite genuinely the GOAT. The man has been with us for about 4 years across multiple promotions. He's been trying to get a 20-fight win streak since he started with us, and it's been a little bit elusive. Obviously, lots and lots of killers, and so far he's put together a absolutely killer reign at the top of Primetime MMA since we reformed. And like I said, this is the one. This is the one. If he's able to do it here this evening, he makes the history books. He's actually, maybe looking to retire if he manages to get this dub over his fellow campmates. So a lot of stakes for this man. Like I said, he's probably going to go into the Primetime history book should he get this one done there, my man. So with all of that being said, though, they are not the only fights that we have on the card. As you see, it's absolutely stacked top to bottom. There will be some slight adjustments to the graphic, of course, with them being live shows. We always have slight variations. People's schedules change and that sort of thing. One of the main noticeable ones right there is going to be ChasemeFam. Is going to be fighting CIA Webcam after that big performance he had on the last one, Dover. Going to be coming out and stepping up against ChasemeFam on short notice this evening. And of course, your boy over there, Yeeticus, is going to be jumping in up against Fadinator as well. Fadinator filling in against Yeeticus. So, yeah, lots and lots of killer fights to go there, Dover. I don't know if there's any ones that stand out to yourself there, particularly, brother. I know that you know a couple of these guys.
Oh, I'm very excited for Webcam to fight again. Like last time I watched him fight, I was very impressed. But I've not watched most of these people, so I'm excited to watch them. But Tadpole stands out, one of the biggest for me. I've been following that man for as long as I've been playing, and he impresses me.
He really does, bro. He's such a fun fighter to watch. One of the more fan-friendly styles that you're going to come across. Just, perpetual forward momentum does that man have. Just the pressure is absolutely insane. Obviously had a bit of a tough one out last time up against Juice, and is looking to really get back into the winning ways. No shame in that last one though. It was a fun-ass fight, probably fight of the night, if at least by my estimations, and it always is when that man's involved. So what we're going to do right here, Dover, is we're not going to waste any time at all, brother. We're going to get straight into that first fight. As I mentioned, CIA Webcam up against ChasemeFam. A little bit of information for you if you're a little bit newer to the scene is that ChasemeFam was a previous champion going back into the days of IFL before we reformed into Primetime. He was a champion for a very long time. Really good at mixing it all together. He doesn't just predominantly strike or predominantly grapple. Where he excels is mixing that sort of together in its entirety. And obviously we saw CIA Webcam come out last time and have a big performance up against the dangerous Quidsworth. So yeah, this one's going to be a game fight over. Cyril Garn, John Jones, heavyweight division. These boys know how to hit. I think John Jones is a perfect pick for ChasemeFam, though. Like I said, being able to mix it all together is going to be really important, and Garn isn't exactly the type of guy that's going to be able to get it on the inside and start to throw those bombs, so I imagine we're going to see a very technical approach from these two guys, especially in that early going.
Excited to watch this. I'm not a big fan of heavyweight, so I enjoy watching it, that's for damn sure. People that know how to fight in heavyweight make me excited to watch it, but I can't stand it myself. But with these two, it sounds like it's going to be an absolute beautiful fight.
No, I am with you on that one, my man. The movement on it can be a little bit difficult, but they hit so hard that they can close the fight out in literally 1 or 2 shots, and already we're seeing them start to probe in the center. Nice spin kick from John Jones to start us out, attacking that body often and early. CIA Webcam's got to be careful of ChasemeFam bursting in.
Both pull back up, we're gonna like it.
Mirroring each other.
Beautiful knees.
And already, I mean, I'm loving this kicking approach from John Jones. Obviously ChasemeFam, like I said, mixing it together, utilizing those kicks early. I imagine we're probably going to see a shot off him over the course of this first 5 minutes, but gets tripped and put on his back himself.
Rip. Beautiful half guard transition. I'm liking it.
Yeah,
beautiful takedown. Hold John Jones on his back, and he's not as lethal.
We cannot sleep on CIA Webcam. The man's obviously got all-round talents. We haven't seen him on the in terms of the top control too much in past. So obviously looking to really demonstrate the overall diverse skill sets that he has. And once again, putting in, you know, when you're up against an opponent that likes to mix it all together, likes to be in the driver's seat, putting them on their back there, Dover, is a great recipe to start to change the momentum and really get in your opponent's head. Makes them second guess what they got, you know, what they've got to do.
That's it. Like when you implement takedowns, it makes you worry about it. Are they going to take me down again? Are they going to just keep striking? It's a big mix-up, and if you're able to implement them both into your game plan, it's beautiful. Just like John Jones is doing, trying to get that pulled back and beautiful back sitting. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Once again, this is where his bread is buttered, just mixing it all together. He had a little bit of adversity, doing some good kicks at the beginning, then got taken down. Obviously, that trip was beautiful from Garn, but now finding himself in top control, and John Jones is an absolute phenomenal grappler, so being in this position with those, you know, favoured John Jones grappling and ground and pound strikes. Obviously, he doesn't have his elbows, but he can still hit you like a Mack truck in any of these positions, especially at that heavyweight weight limit.
That's it, man. It's beautiful right now. He's trying to hold him down, trying to get a transitions, but it looks like he can't, and Garn, beautiful, absolutely beautiful, got back to his feet. He knows that he doesn't want to be held down from him. Like you said, he's got phenomenal grappling, so you don't want to be on your back with him, especially when he's got John Jones.
That's exactly right, my man. I do like the Cyril Garn, if I was to use a heavyweight fighter, striking, while Cyril Garn has some of the more technical striking in this weight class, has excellent movement. You see him very light on his feet, but John Jones so far doing a great job of covering up, using those kicks. Big head kick from CIA, though. It's again, nice takedown defense. It's been a very active first 4.5 minutes thus far. 25 seconds left on the clock. Both guys still landing big bombs on each other's head. You can see the head health of Webcam and ChasemeFam already starting to take a bit of a dip. But you know, with that being said, they've done a really good job of just catching each other and not allowing one person to pull away massively. It's been a very competitive first round, and this is one of those ones now where you know, in that first round you often are just using it to make some adjustments, right? Find out where you're going with things.
Out process.
Exactly, brother, exactly. So we'll have to see who's able to make those adjustments coming into the second round. ChasemeFam has a wealth of experience. CIA Webcam, a little bit newer to the scene, but already shown to be extremely dangerous. So sometimes the most dangerous guy is the unknown, right?
That's it, man. And right now, beautiful try and takedown. He knew he was having a bit more, had a bit more of an advantage on the back, while Webcam is just looking beautiful on the feet. Doesn't let him get, push him back, and he's just always moving. He's never in one spot. Oof, very unlucky. And see, there, the beautiful slips and lunges he uses just to catch him off guard sometimes. But them kicks by John Jones as well, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and that's one of the only problems. One of the only problems with those sidesteps is that you can often sidestep into a big shot. You know, you zig when you should zag, you step left when you should step right, and that man's going to catch you with a big kick or a big hook that can send you to hell, brother. But already Garn is recovered. He doesn't look to be getting, you know, overzealous, doesn't seem to be getting frustrated, and quite honestly he's coming out much better in terms of the stamina in the opening going of this fight. Done an excellent job of just staying, you know, composed and calm throughout this entire route, even with those big shots. Oh my God,
that's a beautiful rear body hook. Lead body hook, beautiful switch kick. He's going to finish it? No, he's going to get damage in. I reckon he just lays down. No, he gets back up. Beautiful.
Yeah, having a lot of success on the feet is Garn right now. Obviously doesn't want to get tied up in the positions that ChasemeFam has the biggest successes, but he's just picking him apart at range right now, and ChasemeFam really needs to get something going, change the momentum of this fight one way or another, because...
Lunges. Oh, beautiful switch kick.
Lovely work by Webcam, man. Lovely. He's really putting it all together now.
He has that body, and it looks like when he has that body, it's down for you. Because if you don't have the stamina... Oh, beautiful switch kick again. Beautiful switch kick again.
Yeah, go into that body, rinse and repeat. That body health of ChasemeFam so low. It's, you know, good job on blocking that, but it's got to get, you know, you can see his hands is going to be going up and down, back and right. And the taunt from ChasemeFam. I thought, mate, fair enough. It was a sign of respect. But I thought he was just taunting him, saying, "No, come at me."
The switch kick is just not missing. It's perfectly for him. It's just not missing at all. Them knees, that body is not looking good.
No, it's
the
all...
stamina. Oof.
it's already at a state where it's basically blinking without being touched, and every single shot is doing so much damage. Oh, and there it is from the clinch.
Oh my god.
Double body uppers.
Body shots.
Wow.
Wow.
Webcam turning up on short notice over, doing the damn thing this evening and getting a very, very quick finish. Nice back and forth battle up until it, was one-way traffic, but CIA was able to get that advantage and took it home with him. Beautiful work, and this man's showing to be a bit of a problem for the LW camp. Lethal Weapon's got to be proud of their man stepping up and showing out this evening.
That was beautiful body work. Just the switch kick was on point for him. Every time he just like fainted, it just opened up the body, and it's just easy money for him. Absolutely easy money.
Yeah, but I'm sure ChasemeFam's going to go back to the lab, watch this back, see where he went wrong, and I think it was just one of those big moments when he got caught sidestepping. We were talking about CIA using a lot of those sidesteps and potentially being caught by kicks, but ChasemeFam went for one of his own, and that lead body hook was absolutely money for him. Got that body health down, and then he just continued to follow it up with lovely little switch kicks, those knees on the entry, and yeah, really, really put it all together. Fantastic work from Webcam. That man's got a bright future if he continues to put on performances like that, for sure, brother.
Absolutely, and the fact that he was throwing them head kicks as well, just giving him a little look at, if you're going to block low, you're going to catch a head kick, and it looked like he did not want to catch that head kick at all, so he switched it to the switch kick, and that was it. The body was gone, stamina was gone, not much you can do after that.
No, for sure, man, for sure. That's a great way to start out this card. Only the first fight and already fireworks. We're going to be moving straight on to a fan-friendly fight during TMF Dale Denton. This man used to be known as the comeback kid, but these days he's coming out those gates hot, my man. Looking to land shots often and early, but he is up against a tough all-round opponent in goals. That technical pressure, campmate now of goals. He's joined up with the TP guys. This guy has phenomenal grappling, really likes to mix it all together, has that chain wrestling style of somebody like a Khabib, but obviously that may be a little bit difficult up against the Tony Ferguson pick of Dale Denton. We know how dangerous Tony is on the ground, whether it be the rubber guard, whether it be that submissions, and obviously that unorthodox striking that comes with it, but it's all to play for, brother. All to play for. Welterweight is the weight class. Looks like we're having Tony Ferguson up against Gilbert Burns. We're not going to waste any time at all. We're just going to get straight into it as these guys are starting to stack off right now. I think one of them, slight advantage to goals. It looks like he's got a 1-0 over Dale Denton, but we've said this so many times. It's a bit of a different ballpark. Oh, one second, he loaded out. Look up. He's changing off the, I think he's changing off the music. That's okay. We'll come back to this man in a second. He's just turning off his music for a second. That's why there was no sound on there for a moment. It ain't no major thing. Music jukebox, he turned it off. There you go. Jump in your game, my man. It's okay. Don't you worry there, goals. Jump in, my man. We're ready to see you going. We're ready to see you throw hands up against the Dale Denton over there. Like I said, these guys are fan-friendly favorites. They always come to bring the action. Goals, like I said, has a predominantly more wrestling-heavy technique, skill set, I should say. But he's not one of those guys that just looks to lay on top of you right over, which is one of the more frustrating wrestling styles. He does look to put out damage and look for those submissions when he's given the opportunity. And with a well-versed opponent like Dale Denton, who has really been around the scene now for a solid 4 or 5 years, he's really seen it all. He's been put in those tough positions in the past. Goals is going to have to be on his A game in order to try and get that frustration setting in up against the the old man vet in Dale Denton. That mighty white beard doesn't bow down to no man. I don't think he's planning on it this evening either there, my man.
Well, it sounds like an absolute war ahead of us, and I honestly cannot wait for it. And if what you're telling me from the grappling, I love it. I love someone that won't lay on you, someone that just always try the work. If you can't get a submission, they're going to try and ground and pound you, just try and get some damage. They're not looking to just be a wet blanket, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
100%, man. As somebody like myself who's predominantly a striker, it's one of the toughest aspect of the game is when somebody's just really in on those legs over and over again, but like I said, you've got to rate it. You've got to be aware of that. This is mixed martial arts, and you've got to mix it all together, right? Right. Okay. So they're back in the lobby, versing off against each other. Looks like once again Dale Denton is going to be going for that favored Tony Ferguson pick. Appears that we may be having a Kamaru Usman this time. He was hovering over Gilbert Burns last time, which candidly is probably a slightly better pick for him due to the submission offense that you have out of Gilbert Burns as well. But just let these guys know that they are good to go. Think they're waiting on us.
Ferguson has some really funny striking, and I absolutely love playing him myself because it's really hard to tell what he's actually going to do. If you switch his stance up and go with a lot of these mix-ups, it's really hard to get a read on him. So I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, especially with Dale Denton, right? He's one of those guys that just unorthodox in the way that he approaches it, but he'll throw up those flying knees in really, really odd times that can catch you off. And it's not like he's going for them at a ridiculous rate. It's just that he catches you off guard. You know, you think that the man's going to come in with maybe a jab or something like that, but he'll fly up the center with a flying knee and take your face off. Especially in that early round, he's got a real knack for landing them with consistency. So we'll have to see if he's going to try and implement that, especially up against somebody like Goals, who we know is probably going to be favoring the the takedowns, right? So he's probably going to be looking for those uppercuts and flying knees, but easier said than done, especially against a gnarly vet like Goals. You know, the man has, like I said, a very well-versed styles, working with that technical pressure camp, as you can see already, coming forward, landing bombs.
Damn! No mercy, just coming to knock him out in the first round, not here to stay around.
Dale Denton going for that kick to the body.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's getting active, my man. He's getting active. Now, this is the one thing about Dale, is that he was known as the comeback kid for a long time, and the reason for it is that this man does not lose his gas tank no matter what you do to him. Although he does have to keep those hands high. That's the second lead head kick, landing beautifully from Goals.
Beautiful slip.
You can see the stamina advantage from. You can see the stamina advantage for Dale, but he's having a lot. Oh my god, that was a lot of missed shots from Burns. That stamina's going to be problematic if he's not going to dial it back and start to make sure that he's landing all of these shots. You can already see Dale Denton pulling away with the stamina and starting to land shots of his own. He's staying calm and composed, but Goals in his face, throwing every which way he can.
Oh, beautiful duck. But I was thinking that, like, at the moment, yeah, Dale is getting lit up with the hooks and everything, but he's not getting in too much danger. He's not getting rocked and nothing bad's happening. He's just keeping his calm, letting the other guy waste his stamp, you know? That's what you got to do. If you're going to be put under pressure, let them waste their stamp.
100%, man, 100%. I think that in his previous matches, he maybe made some reads that his opponents also started slow, and that's why he came out of the gate so quickly, knowing that Goals with that TP camp is coming here to throw bombs. He's kind of like, let me bang, bro, already. You know, only 2 minutes and a half gone in that first round, but you can see that he isn't looking to go to the judges' scorecard. He wants to take Dale's head off. I don't know if Dale maybe said something about his mother, but he's landing these bombs.
Ooh, gotta be careful.
I was going to say, it's surprising to see Goals separate there, but he, maybe a bit of an accident. He goes straight back to it and now finds himself in this top control position, working that body of Dale Denton. Going to have to try and do that quite a bit in order to equalize out the stamina deficit. Not able to stop the stand-up. Good work from Dale to get back to his feet there, Dover. Now going to be looking to land some of those big shots.
It's going to be hard to get the stamina back, especially with Ferguson's recovery. It's insane. Every round he has near max stamina. It's insane. I love using him, but hate playing against him, especially if they're playing as good as Dale is right now. Just patient, letting you waste your stamina while he just keeps all his until the moment where he can just let it all unfold on you.
Yeah, and he keeps going back to the body with it. And like you see, after the body, he goes for the flying knee, expecting his opponent to drop his hands. And like I said, with Goals now, at this point in the fight, he's really got a decision to make. Does he try to conserve that stamina, go for the second round in the 30 seconds, or does he continue to throw bombs like that? Because you don't need a gas tank if your opponent's laying face down on the canvas, Dover.
No, not at all. That was a good takedown, but beautiful takedown defense. And now I feel like he's just going to hold him in. No, I feel like I would have held him there. Just let my not use my stamina and let it regen for the next round. But so far, it's a good round. Like, Goals is really on him, not giving him any room to breathe, and it's beautiful combinations coming out. But Dale, he's calm. He's not worried about any of it. He's waiting for his moment.
There you go, touch of glove, starting out the second one. Dale Denton almost on full stamina. Gilbert Burns hitting about that halfway mark, but obviously a lot of the damage coming out of Goals. So even though he's ahead of the stamina in the second round, is Dale definitely the best damage in the first round going to Goals. So going to have to see if he's going to be able to continue this momentum in the second round and be able to make sure that he doesn't completely bust the gas tank.
Even with low stam, he hits like a truck. So like Ferguson's health is looking very low. So it only will take like one or two clean punches on the chin to knock him down.
Yeah, a lot of people see up against Tony Ferguson, they like to go for the leg attacks because obviously Tony Ferguson's one weakness, if he does have one, is the leg health event. Dale Denton educated with that takedown. Perfectly timed over because his opponent's a little bit gassed, so now this is his opportunity to just try and sit, you know, gas him out a little bit more, but no wasted time. Yes, sir, that's why the rubber guard's so dangerous.
Denial. Top mount, I love it. Beautiful transitions. See, even with having Ferguson on the can be threatening as the full guard from side control to put you into rubber guard. You do not want to blow your stam on the ground with Ferguson at all.
Oh!
Beautiful kick to the body.
Maybe seeing the start of the end for goals. Dale Denton looking so far ahead of this fight in terms of stamina. The head health a little bit suspect, but he's going to have the gas tank to just continue this barrage of strikes at this stage. This absolute onslaught of attacks.
Beautiful hook. Beautiful body knees. Oh.
Yeah, Dale's going to start turning up, bro.
Huge. Yeah, he's got that huge stam advantage. There's no point of not like going for it. But of course you need to still be careful because like one shot can put him on his back, especially with Gilbert Burns.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Gilbert Burns hits hard, but that continued body attack is beautiful from him. He continues to pepper up the face as well. Gilbert Burns in a world of trouble, back up against the cage, doing everything he can to get some damage off. And as we said earlier on, Dale Denton's head health not exactly in the best of situations, so he maybe only needs a couple of big shots to be able to close out the show, and he needs it, brother. That stamina's low as fuck.
Yeah, but even with that low stam, he's still dangerous. Just one shot can put him on his back. Beautiful takedown. Like, good choice right now. Like, you're getting a bit like outstriked on the feet, try and slow it down, reset, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know, this stacks away some time for him as well. You know, he's having a lot of adversity in the on the feet. He's definitely not winning this round at this point, right? Unless he can get some ground and pound off. But just to get into that next round, allow him a little bit of a recovery. Maybe he can come forward and put together those shots he needs to close out the show. We've said it so many times. Dale Denton's head is very, very low at the moment, but it's becoming increasingly more hard for Burns to be able to get that pressure going forward. That stamina may be a little bit too suspect to be able to put together enough consecutive shots to close out the show against Tony Ferguson. We know how durable that man is, even when he gets rocked.
Oh, what a hook. Beautiful hook. This has been a beautiful fight. Right now I have it like 1-1 for both of them. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Absolute war, as promised too. Here we go into the third round. Let's see what happens. Who's going to make some adjustments? Beautiful straight hooks from Ferguson. Oh, beautiful straight from Gilbert Burns, and that's it! 1 or 2 clean shots. Wow. Just wow.
What a way to close out the show. Goals getting the job done. We said so many times the head health becoming problematic for Tony Ferguson. I mean, the simple fact is that, like I said, you don't need a gas tank if your opponent's face down on the canvas, and that's exactly what happened there. Dale had a great approach to it, but too much damage too early in order to, yeah, too much damage too early on that one, man. Way too much damage.
That's it. He was playing it smart, but just the head health was just too low, and the power for Gilbert Burns, even with low stam, is just too much at times. That straight was perfectly timed.
Yeah, it really, really was. The simple fact is, right, you know, when it came to that situation right there, Dale Denton probably would have been able to survive out that round and get damage off his own if he didn't get caught while he was slipping, right? And that's the that's the big one. He didn't need the cardio to be able to follow up with 4, 5, and 6 shots because his opponent slipped off the center line. He caught him perfectly square on the chin, and that was beautiful work from Goals. This man came to fight tonight, did not worry about his gas tank in any which way, shape, or form. Just throwing hands from the very, very get-go. And you can see that he came out with a mission, right? And he was able to accomplish that this evening.
Yes, he had no plans of the judges getting involved whatsoever. And in the second round, it looked a little troublesome for him with that stamina. But just in the third round, absolute perfect adjustments to throw the strikes and perfect placements. And just got him out of there in, what, 10 seconds?
Yeah, for sure, man. There's not long left. That was an absolutely emphatic pace. These guys are already bringing all the action, man. I cannot wait to get into the next one. A little bit of information going for you, Dover. I don't know if you maybe saw them in the chat going at each other, but SatchmoeLife up against Crazy Dragon. This fight came together because of fairly similar records, but a lot of trash talking between the two guys. They were calling each other out, saying that I believe this is their trilogy. I think they have fought twice in other promotions, and they're looking to do the trilogy here tonight on Primetime. It's going to be a lightweight fight. Looks like we're seeing a Justin Gaethje up against Alexander Volkanovski. I'm not personally a big fan of Alexander Volkanovski in this weight class. Just because, obviously he's better at featherweight, but I've seen a lot of people have success with him, so we'll have to see which one's able to come out on top on this one. Is it going to be the great in Alexander, or maybe the highlight reel of Justin Gaethje? We know that man hits hard, especially in the hands of SatchmoeLife.
Oh, I'm a big Justin Gaethje fan, especially in the game. He's my main in lightweight, so I'm a little bit biased over there. And especially, I don't really like Volkanovski in the game either. But Gaethje has power, but also Volkanovski's quick on the feet. It's hard. If you play footsies with him well, he is insane to deal with. So lead kicks would definitely come in handy, playing them right. But the same goes for Volkanovski as well. You want to get your leg kicks going as well, in and out, do as much damage without getting hit, especially by Gaethje.
Yeah, for sure. Here we go, SatchmoeLife with Justin Gaethje. Crazy dragon across the cage as Alexander Volkanovski. Gonna have to see who's able to pull it all together. Satchmo trying to come out with some taunts, but eating some shots for his trouble. Crazy Dragon's all about business this evening. He wants that trilogy match to go his way, pick up that W and move on in primetime.
Beautiful body kick, beautiful leg kicks. Wouldn't be throwing him too close, but look at them combos as well. Beautiful slip hook.
Oh, nice. Lead over. Right now, Satchmo's having a lot of problems, man. He's getting backed up, trying for that.
I respect it. I rate it.
Yeah, you're getting backed up against the cage. You haven't got anything to lose, my man. Throw it out there. Get your opponent to be a little bit careful and respectful of that power. Crazy Dragon so far just disregarding it, marching forward and stepping on a napkin, throwing shots.
Beautiful leg kick and the body kick. Beautiful hook. Combinations in the feints. I'm liking it. Just showing everything. Oh, beautiful leg kick in the overhand. These are beautiful mix-ups.
Nice Superman as well. Satchmo getting loose on it. Now,
flip hook, beautiful.
We haven't seen Crazy Dragon around in a little while. He's come back and made a resurgence recently, but the man is a very, very dangerous all-round opponent, looking to put together all of those skills this evening. But Satchmo's been on fire recently, putting together some nice wins. And already getting the rock with the highlight. Oh my God. See, you see right there, though, Dover, right? He educated game plan. He got his opponent rocked, didn't get...
Oh, beautiful jab in the overhand, puts him down.
And that's because he didn't rush it. He backed up, waited for an opportunity to land another big shot, was able to do so beautifully with that overhand. Crazy Dragon mixing it up. That's exactly what he needed, Dover.
Smart. Beautiful takedown into stack guard, trying to get some damage. I like to see it. Let's see what he can get. Beautiful blocking. Oh, there's the damage calculating, though. Well, slowly got that head down.
These guys are trying to back up all the trash talking we saw leading up to this fight. They are not friendly with each other, and you can tell already they're just absolutely trying to abuse each other in any which way they can. The slip hooks, the rolling thunders, all big shots landing on both sides.
Nah, no judges are needed for this fight. They have no plans on this going past, to the judges. So, oh my God, what an uppercut. What an up kick. This fight, man. Yeah,
this is going to be a card of just people trying to kill each other left and right. Doc called it perfectly in the chat right there. Looks like we're seeing Crazy Dragon coming out the better of the two exchanges already, but we saw that in the last one. Things can change real quick, brother.
Gotta be watching out with that rolling thunder. You get clapped in the middle of that, it's not a fun time.
Nah, I've been knocked out by it. I know, I'm sad to say, but it's an embarrassing one as well. If somebody gets you with a rolling thunder, not only do they get the W, they kind of take your soul with it, especially on a show where you've got, a good chunk of people watching you do your work. Getting that's going to feel very, very good, but got to be careful because Crazy Dragon's keeping it a little bit more technical and landing slightly more, the shorter shots. Although obviously the biggest damage come in the way of Justin Gaethje. I don't know if that's because he's the natural lightweight and those shots just landing, a little bit truer, but he also landed them with very, very clean timing as well there.
Yeah, but you look at it as well, even though Gaethje did a lot of damage that round, that head health isn't that bad for Volkanovski, but you look at Gaethje's head health and it's not looking too good.
Yeah, no, it's really not. Justin Gaethje has taken a lot of shots already, and that's due to the output of Volkanovski. And it's interesting that you note that because, like I said, the biggest damages have actually come the way of Satchmo on Crazy Dragon. So to see his head health's a little bit lower is interesting.
Oh, beautiful uppercut.
Non-stop action over the course of the first 5 minutes, starting out the second just as quickly.
Beautiful leg kicks coming in now.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, beautiful straight. Them leg kicks. Look at him chop that leg. I love it. Gaethje's leg kicks are something else.
Yeah, we spoke about it last time out, didn't we, Dover? Just the fact that those 5-star leg kicks, they really, really add up incredibly quickly. They can be deceiving on your opponent. You don't see them coming until it's too late, and then your leg is just completely compromised. But these slip hooks from Volkanovski are beautiful. I'd maybe like to see a lead hook coming out of the way of SatchmoeLife, maybe catch his opponent as he's slipping off that center line, but not needed as the highlight gets the double leg. Now in half guard with a lot of time to work.
See what he does, going in for that ground and pound.
Nice denial.
Beautiful denial, side control. See what he does from side control, body work. I like the idea.
Now, both of these guys are very well versed on the ground. I would actually say that they're both predominantly grapplers, but they're coming out here throwing hands this evening, Usman, Kobe Covington style, just making sure they're trying to land bombs, and that's what's all at stake, right? There's not just the W at stake for these two guys. There's a lot of bragging rights, trying to shut their opponent up for all the trash that was talked. And it's back and forth. They're fighting for every single millimeter of this cage.
They are, man. They're not giving each other a bit of room. One backs one up, and then the other's like, no, I don't like this. I'm going to back you up. And it's just absolutely beautiful. This is a beautiful, very even fight. Very even fight.
Nice work. Oh, I thought he was going to get side control, but great job from Satchmo regaining the full guard. Now in stack guard, a lot of damage can be rained down. The stamina's there as well to add up these shots.
Oh! Beautiful blocks. Woo! That was a close one there.
Yeah,
beautiful job getting back up. That's where you want to be.
Crazy Dragon taking a couple of moments after that separation just to compose himself. Now trying to land a couple of shots on the inside, but the big overhand trying and once again from Gaethje.
Ooh, that was close. That leg health already. Damn. Oh, beautiful straight.
This might be it. There's 1 or 2 shots is all that's needed.
Oh,
there it is.
Big overhand. That is it. Beautifully done. Wow.
My God, Crazy Dragon not here to play games. He ain't here to take part, he's here to take over, winning the trilogy up against SatchmoeLife, and my God, that man's going to be happy. Cue the absolute explosion in the chat of these two guys after this one, I bet. But my God, they brought the action this evening. One hell of a fight to call over. Jesus.
That was absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous war, back and forth. Like, you could never tell who's in favor. Like, even though Justin Gaethje was getting them beautiful big rocks with the overhands, it wasn't making sure that Volkanovski was out. Volkanovski was like, he takes them and then he was able to stack the damage back up so he could get the big shots. It was never a one-sided fight. It was an absolute war, and I was, wow.
Yeah, back and forth, brother. Back and forth. Like you said, the biggest overhands, the biggest strikes were coming the way of Gaethje, but everything in between those big overhands was really coming the way of Crazy Dragon, that forward pressure. He did a phenomenal job to stay composed, because a lot of people would have crumbled at that early point, right? When you're using the slightly lighter of the two fighters and your opponent's starting to land big bombs on you, can be very, very frustrating and get you off your game plan. But not this evening for Crazy Dragon. Composure was the word, pressure along with it, and the job gets done. Doing the damn thing this evening. Crazy Dragon going to be feeling very, very good on that one. Like I said, there was a lot of bad blood in that one, so excellent victory from that man right there, brother.
Congratulations to the Crazy Dragon for taking home the trilogy.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I switched across just before we saw the stats. There was actually more strikes, significant and total, being landed from Justin Gaethje, but the land percentage...
Really?
Yeah, just a little bit, about 10 more significant strikes, about 20 or 30 more total strikes. But looks like, Crazy Dragon was just able to find the ones that were able to hit that button and close out the show. And yeah, once again, going to be feeling really, really good about it. God damn. Game wouldn't let me deny stat guard. Lucky win. Satchmo's not happy for that one. He's going to be trying to run the fourth one, doing his Conor McGregor in the cage, sitting there, shouting at his opponent, it ain't over. He's going to meet him in the car park if he needs to, but for this evening, Crazy Dragon walking away with that W. Like I said, great work by that man right there. A little bit of a...
card so far.
Always, brother, always. we are about to see a fight right here, which is going to be between a couple of guys that's, like I said, stepping in on short notice. It is Featherweight up against Yeeticus. These two guys are very, very well known on the scene. Yeeticus has been doing excellent work, not just with his grappling. I know how much of a dangerous submission threat this man is, but also been putting in some work with his hands as well, training with a number of guys around the, different camps and so on. And I've seen his striking, definite adjustments has he been able to make. But the same can be said about Featherweight. If you don't know too much about him, Dover, Featherweight is training with the TD boys, the Dons, and he's got some of the best campmates around to train with. He's a really, really dominant grappler and has a staple of strikers that have been able to elevate his game to another level. So we'll have to see how these guys shake out. It looks like we're in another welterweight bout between these two. Kamaru Usman up against Tony Ferguson seems to be the picks, which I think, to be quite upfront with you, are perfect picks for their styles. The power that Featherweight is going to have in those hands and the offensive wrestling, and then of course Yeeticus having that durability with Tony Ferguson and the submission threats really plays into both guys' game plans. You got to think.
Oh, Yeeticus with Ferguson is his absolute bread and butter. That is his main. That is who he has the most fun with. It is absolutely beautiful to watch him with him at times, especially with his roll. He has a weird, perfect timing with it, and it's annoying. But this should be a very fun fight.
It really should. We see a lot, like I said, the big win advantage in the favor of Featherweight, but things are different when the lights are on you. Yeeticus actually came up through my stream last night, my own personal stream, and he showed me some sneaky submissions that I didn't even know were in the game. There. Yeah, you were, brother. I didn't even know they were in the game, man. So this guy is a threat everywhere, and he's going to be looking to implement that often and early. Already, though, we see Featherweight trying to go for those hooks and uppercuts, but the Imanari roll! The Imanari!
There it is.
Decides to bail on it.
Weird, perfect timing with it. He does it for fun. He gets it into your head. It's beautiful.
Now the thing is,
somehow he uses it to his advantage.
It's because he knows it as well. He knows that if he goes too late on it, his opponent's going to end up in the top mount position, able to rain down ground and pound, and that's not where you want to be with Usman this early in the fight. So decided to bail on it, just making sure that it's in his opponent's mind. Like you said, excellent takedown defense already from Yeet. Trying to take that center of the cage, working the body. Featherweight needs to be a little bit careful not to get, a little bit overwhelmed in the early going from the unorthodox striking of Tony Ferguson.
Especially in Southpaw, it's very weird fighting out Ferguson in Southpaw at times. It throws me off.
Yeah, 100%, man. And being able to be diverse like that, switching it up, switching stances, your approaches, the types of strikes you use, giving your opponent all sorts of angles is incredibly important, and it separates, good players from the great ones, being able to give them the same looks with different outcomes. And I think that's what they're trying to do here. Like I said, the Imanari rolls, the double legs. Now we've seen a couple of teeps being used. Featherweight doing a great job with the boxing, landing the cleaner of the shots on the inside, and once again stopping that takedown threat from Yeeticus.
Takedown defense is looking spicy. I'm loving it.
Two predominant grapplers fighting it out on the feet. Like I said, this is once again another kind of like Colby up against Usman sort of battle, although we have got Tony Ferguson in this one instead. Excellent denial, and that's not great for Featherweight, already on the bottom with a submission threat like Tony Ferguson on top of you in the hands of Yeeticus is going to be a problem, my man.
Even in half guard, he showed you that sneaky submission from half guard, if I'm not mistaken, or was it full guard?
No, it was half guard. He had it from half guard. Yeah, postured up the knee bar. I mean, I don't want to give too many. I don't want to give too many of his things away. We'll have to see if he's able to employ them. That man's got the sneakiest of submissions, like I said, whether it be on top or on bottom. But then again, Featherweight.
Beautiful denial.
Yeah, he's as well versed as it comes on the ground himself. So I imagine that even though I didn't know about them, I'm sure he does, and he's going to be able to, mind his P's and Q's as we see this first submission attempt, the triangle being thrown up.
Yeeticus' submissions are dangerous, man.
Oh, and he's chaining it. You can already see how well he's been able to trace it. The bar is flying up. The stamina must be very, very low for Usman for it to be this close already. This is an early submission and enough time to close it out. Oh!
Yeeticus? Oh my god! What a survival! Beautiful survival. Damn. Wow.
Little note from the back. Yeeticus is now part of TSK by the looks of things as well, so I did not know that. Great first round over, back and forth. That submission was so close, brother. So close.
Absolutely. Like, Fadnator is having some beautiful success on the feet with the striking, but Yeeticus on the ground is just something to watch out for. You don't want to be caught in them submissions.
Yeah, yeah. Even if you can get him off on some denials and you feel like you're in the more dominant positions, this man finds a way to get the goddamn thing done and was almost able to do it in the first round, starting out with some beautiful strikes on the second, really, really putting them together.
Beautiful combinations from both. Oh, beautiful takedown. That was a beautiful level change. Yeeticus is really having really good success when he's holding him down. But at the same time, Fabinator is denying the transition as well. He's not allowing him to get too far. And now he's reversed him, has him backside. I'm excited to see what he does with this.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. And I mean, once again, nice ground and pound. Just really, really short shots, but the power of Usman is so heavy. Excellent denial. That was huge.
Beautiful deny. Whoa, this is tricky.
Two high-level grapplers going through it, making sure they're scrambling for positions, looking for submissions. Rubber guard now from Yeeticus. This is a dangerous position to be in as he goes for the omoplata. This is a strong submission, especially in the hands of the Yeet.
Oh, especially when he's had that test with the first sub. He has a little idea of how he plays it, you know? This is gonna be interesting.
Already made a couple of reads, but
defense, I like it.
Yeah,
submission defense has definitely been adjusted, and I like it. He's doing really well.
Fadnator is a really, really high-level opponent, man. He's about as well-versed and experienced as it comes. Now finds himself in a north-south position, not able to stop the reversal.
Beautiful reversal. North-south joke.
He was going for the windshield there. That's probably still one of the strongest submissions in the game, and if he had able to get that sunk in, it could have been lights out, but great job from Fadnator to stay aware of it and instantly transitioning over into this sprawl position. It may not be ideal, but it's definitely better than getting choked out. Definitely.
Yeah, Fabinator definitely staying calm on the feet. He knows that he's got the submission defense to keep him at bay for now, and he knows he can stop him from transitioning just like this. He's doing absolutely beautifully.
Yeah, 100%.
Look at that. Can't even get past him. At this point, you just stand up. Yeah, there we go.
He just re-engaged his hips as he was standing up then. That was fine for Tony Ferguson. Stood up and then re-sprawled.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, beautiful straight.
This is where Fad's going to be able to come to life. Now getting that big damage off, not getting overzealous, trying to find those shots. Yeeticus. You can see the head health of Yeeticus a little bit low already, eating them once again. Has to keep those hands up high.
Oh, beautiful takedown defense by Fab. Holy damn.
Oh, Jesus. This is not great. Fadnator now mixing it together. He's making some adjustments, my man, taking him down, maybe looking for submission himself. There's 35 seconds left on the clock, enough time to sink in an RNC. No, not
beautiful top mount. I'd take the top mount as well. Not enough time for a submission. Yeah,
just about escaped him, but the ground and pound opportunity still there, able to wail down on his opponent. Big shots landing.
Don't want to be hit by the ground and pound with Usman at all.
Nice work. Once again, head movement from Yeeticus. No, that was... Go on, sorry, bro. Sorry? Long and short of it, my man, is that was a lot of damage, but we did see the stamina starting to wail a little bit for Usman. We can't actually see his full stamina bar, but he definitely seems to be having a little bit of a problem with it. But once again, not going to need it if your opponent's face down on that canvas, which is his game plan at this third and final round.
Combinations! The combinations are so beautiful from Fadnator right now.
Bringing it all together, my man. All together.
That's straight. Oh, the combinations. He really wants to get him out of here now. He's had enough. The takedown defense. Wow.
Yeah, I think that he feels now that that's only Yeeticus' only opportunity.
Knee.
Watching that takedown. This is it. This is it. He got him hurt up against the cage. The block's down. The uppercut lands.
Big uppercut.
Oh my God.
He finished it with the ground and pound.
How is he still in this? How is he still in this?
Oh my God! Holy damn! Going for the leg lock? There's no way, right? There's no way.
If he gets this, that was a lot of ground and pound he put out there. He decides to bail on it instantly, gonna get the separation, but I cannot believe that the Yeet was able to survive that offense. Craziness, brother. Absolute craziness.
See, he is the real Ferguson. He is the real Ferguson. That was unbelievable. But Fadnator just showing how much of a veteran he really is. Just all these beautiful combos, all these beautiful takedowns.
Yeah, once again, the head health is still very, very low from Ferguson. The denial, he secured the position. You see the blood splattering all over this cage. It was nice and clean before this, but the cleaners are going to have to get in here very, very quick in between rounds as the blood is just being splattered everywhere at this stage.
This has been a very dominant round for Fadnator. He has just been switching it up. The combos, the takedowns, the top control. It's just all working perfectly for him. Back up to that posture, trying to rain down. He needs to throw some straights in there, I reckon.
Yeah, I think maybe he was a little bit adverse to him just due to the lovely head movement of Yeeticus earlier, but right now he needs to get something going. Does Yeet get into a bit of a more stable position? Because this ground and pound is terrifying, man.
I don't know how he's surviving, man.
I know. Like most people in this position, they're over right now. He's kind of moving his head and blocking and posting all at the same time. Yeeticus got this ground game defense down to a T, and he needs to be. Most people would have crumbled at this stage.
Still 40 seconds left. Or if Yeeticus can, he can get a submission still. Usman going for his own submission.
Yeah, no. Imagine if he was able to get it. I don't think there's enough time. Maybe he's just holding it on for a little bit of time to stack it on the clock.
No.
Nah. This guillotine, though, I actually kind of like it because it's one of those ones that if you get it later, you end up in top mount anyway, and obviously your opponent's a little bit gassed after trying to defend the submission, but that's not the story here. 3 seconds, just enough time to hold it on, and Fadnator likely walking on to a W here this evening on short notice. My man did great work.
Nothing but impressed, honestly. Fadnator just showed up, showed everything he's capable of, and I'm impressed. Nothing but switch ups from him. He had beautiful combinations, beautiful takedown defense, and then was able to keep him down when he was in top control just as well. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great job by him putting it all together. Able to get that victory quite likely. There it is. You see Fadnator picking up that big W, and on short notice, all respect needs to be given. A lot of adversity, almost got subbed very, very early from Yeeticus, but...
I can't believe he survived that. Nothing but respect for surviving that sub, and nothing but respect for Yeeticus for getting as close as it was that early. Absolutely beautiful performance by both of them. It's just Fadnator showed up, you know?
Yeah.
He wanted it more.
And it shows you how this is why people are so terrified of getting on the ground with Yeeticus, right? That man's submission game was just on another level, but my God, another fun fight. We're already on to our 5th fight of the evening, Dover. We're going to be having proper Stee, aka Guinness, taking on another fill-in fight from the dangerous KM member, Kingsman member Papa Lima, former ESFL champion, now making runs and waves throughout primetime. Gonna have his work cut out for him up against the dangerous Proper Stee. Once again,
this water's running through me. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Proper Stee is a gentleman that has been able to be in the fight from start to finish. We've seen him often and early be injured at the beginning of the fight to come back. I think he's the owner of the latest knockout in primetime history, getting, I think it was a final second knockout after getting demolished for 3 rounds. And I mean, that's not one of the biggest claim to fame for this guy. He's beaten a lot, but it's one of the things that stand out in my mind considerably, because in order to be able to have that sort of commitment to the game, in order to be able to overcome such adversity and, you know, setbacks that you experience in a round is absolutely massive. A lot of people crumble under pressure, and Proper Stee is not one of those guys. He's going to be able to need to put it all together this evening, though. KM Papa Lima, as experienced as it gets on the scene, obviously going to be able to put all of that together this evening by the looks of things. And we're seeing a Justin Gaethje, Alexander Volkanovski pick once again. Yeah, it's an interesting matchup. I don't know if I'm missing something with the Alex pick in lightweight, but if somebody like Papa Lima's using it, then obviously he's got a game plan with him. Maybe it's the leg kicks. I know that Papa Lima really, really loves those leg kicks, and he does an excellent job of mixing it all together, you know, really, really setting them up after his combinations. We'll have to see if that's a game plan this evening, because, I mean, obviously Justin Gaethje is able to reciprocate that, right? He's able to chop that leg too.
Yeah, but at the same time, Volkanovski is a lot quicker, and as we saw from the previous fight between these two, Gaethje may have got the big shots, but Volkanovski ate that health. It was just gone, even though Gaethje was working the health as well. It's just, there's a big difference if you play him right, and if Papa Lima's playing him, yikes. I've watched that man, he's dominant.
Yeah, he really is. He really is, man. Now, in the past, some of the things that have kind of caught him off is maybe favoring that leg kick routine a little bit too heavily, but I don't think that's going to be the case here. He's really, recently been able to put it all together, mixing in the hands with it. We've even seen him shoot for the occasional takedown, which is excellent work, being able to mix it together, that full mixed martial arts game. Touch of glove to start us out in the first round, though, Dover. Two highlight real fighters already starting to swing in the pocket.
Damn, no mercy. I like it. Both started with leg kicks as well. I love that. Both started with combinations. Ooh.
Nice lead hook on the inside. Chop in the leg. Looks like proper Stee has the leg kick routine on display this evening. Trying to utilize that 5-star rear leg kick of Justin Gaethje to maximum effect.
As we say, oh my god, beautiful combination.
Proper Stee is not here to play games, trying to put a head on his mantelpiece after this one. This will be a massive feather in his cap if he's able to beat the Kingsman Papa Lima.
Oh, beautiful leg kick.
Oh
my god, what a time. Oh, what an uppercut. He is not backing away.
Brother, absolutely brutal leg kicks from Justin Gaethje in the opening going. Nice check from Volkanovski. Yes, sir.
Oh, this is beautiful. This fight already. 2 minutes in and we've got this. This is insane. Beautiful. Oh, that combination. I love it so much.
Once again. Now, that single leg feint is a move that I've seen a couple of the Kingsmen do recently. Really gets you.
Oh, beautiful. Oh my god. Takedown defense on point.
Not out of the woods yet, though, Dover. Still eating shots on the inside. Volkanovski's head health and leg health also problematic. Look at that left leg. It's so damaged.
It's finished, man. Them uppercuts as well, but Papa Lima just not stopping with the forward pressure. I absolutely love it. Then beautiful check.
Yeah, but even on the check, we saw that it done a bit of damage to his leg, and it's at that point now where that leg is so compromised, I'd be remiss to say that if he didn't switch stances, this could be over with a leg kick early. We know how dangerous Robert Stee is with those leg kicks, quite evidently over the opening first couple of minutes of this fight.
Oh, absolutely perfect placements on the leg kick so far to have it that low by the end of the first round.
Oh my god.
Check still. Oh, but there it is again. There's that leg kick. He just times it so perfectly. Oh, the uppercut.
Oh my god.
One. Beautiful.
Proper Stee doing the damn thing, trying to put his opponent out. Not just trying to separate him from his consciousness, but separating him from his soul.
Beautiful head movement. And beautiful takedown. Wow.
That's what he needed, brother.
Backing up. This is beautiful.
This is what Papa Lima needed, was just to be able to mix it up, stop that forward momentum, stop those leg kicks that are chewing up that left leg. We're still yet to see a switch stance, although we did just see Justin Gaethje's stamina being very low, but...
Oh, that leg kick. Wow.
No, the right
the other one.
No, the right leg. Now, interesting to note though, Dover, right? We don't actually see the Justin Gaethje stamina, so his stamina could be completely shot at this stage. We just don't know, but what a difficult first round for the Kingsman. Papa Lima having so much trouble with that left leg that, he's going to have to be incredibly vigilant of that going forward.
Yes, that leg is not looking too good at all. He's going to want to stance switch straight away, I reckon. But you feel confident, but it opens up the combinations just like that. Yeah. You've got to be very careful, because you think you can hold it, but then you think you can block it. But then you've got to block the combinations. And, beautiful check.
Yeah,
now we know we have an idea of Gaethje's health as well at the leg.
Yeah, that was a beautifully timed check. Now we see Justin Gaethje going to the body once again, but he could be a little bit compromised on the stamina, trying to make sure that he utilizes maximum range on these shots, trying to get the highest damage, ensuring everything lands at least on the block. As we see now, Papa Lima's stamina is still very good, but... Oh my god.
Checks.
Bro, I don't understand how that leg is still going. It continues to be chewed up, even on the checks. It's just so injured.
Oh my god.
Here they go.
I reckon Papa Lima aims for a little leg kick himself. Yeah, not with the lead leg, I feel, but shoot some, because it looks like his leg health is just
lovely.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. He's all over that now, and he gets the denial.
God, that denied.
Oh, Jesus.
And the crucifix.
3 minutes on the clock, Dover. This is massive for him. Lots of time to work. The stamina's going to be low. His opponent is obviously in deep waters now after such success early. Has to be very, very vigilant of the all-round attacks of Papa Lima.
This is insane. This is actually insane.
He's putting them
He's
together.
getting that damage. 2 minutes left. This is insane.
A little bit of a laceration opening up over the left eye of Justin Gaethje. Papa Lima, perpetual forward pressure on top control, making it a suffocating experience. It's already tough when you're getting gassed, but when you've got your opponent glued to you like this. Woo!
This is beautiful. This is beautiful work. Oh, beautiful slip. Absolutely well done. Oh, the legs are screwed.
Even though his stamina was there, the takedown defense just about on point. That left leg still being offered up. But as you see, Papa Lima very vigilant, watching that, feathering that LT over and over again.
Oh
but
my
no,
God.
the head now.
Oh my God.
No way, the takedown is on. He gets this one. Jesus, man, non-stop action from both guys, leaving it all in the cage this evening. I don't think we're going to need judges in this one. My God, brother.
Not to say, it's so back and forth. The side control. Oh, beautiful work. This is, I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry, man.
Mate, it's hard to call fights like this. Trust. You start to call something and the other one gets the reversal or gets some big damage off of their own. We just saw a
beautiful get up.
He blocked a couple of postured up as well. They were beautiful, but the check once again from Volkanovski. He's all over the leg defense now. Better late than never as he starts to check those leg kicks and get the stuns back on his opponent's leg. Justin Gaethje has to be a bit careful of that because that's going to continue to add up for him. Even though he's not getting a leg kick too much, his leg is now being chewed up by those checks. We saw Anderson Silva's do the jelly after just one, so definitely has to be wary of it.
There's no way, man. I don't see how they both keep throwing leg kicks at this point, but at the same time, Volkanovski's rear leg kick, I believe, has more health, and I reckon he should throw that at Gaethje's legs because, yes, beautiful, because they're looking bad as well.
Oh! Lead elbow!
Beautiful elbow! Papa Stee's elbow timing is beautiful. I will give him that. Every time you want to try and come in, he's there. And, beautiful jab, hook, beautiful takedown defense. Wow!
Absolutely.
Gets a takedown of his own.
Scattergunning techniques all over the cage and now raining down ground and pound from full guard postures. Great job from Papa Lima to break that posture. Now trying to get some separation as he feints the armbar. My God, man. I mean, I understand this diligent approach from Proper Steve. We know that his stamina isn't exactly at the highest stage, so choosing his shots very, very intelligently on the ground. Doesn't want to get overzealous and get reversed or the separation. But this might be all he needs. A couple more shots like this, brother.
The top game is looking beautiful. He knew that he needs to get a finish in this round, I believe. And it could be either way. Either way, both of them need a finish. It's a very close fight. But getting this takedown, getting this top control, it secures this round.
Oh,
that's the damage he's getting. That's it. Beautiful ground and pound. Beautiful adjustments for the third round. Holy shit. Wow.
My God, this may be the standout performance of Proper Steve's entire career. Doing the damn thing this evening, mixing it all together, scattergunning those techniques to the leg, to the body, to the head, then finishing up with the ground and pound over. Doesn't come, as much more of a complete performance than that right there.
Not at all. Like, the second round was a bit worrying for him. He was getting, the defense for Papa Lima was absolutely perfect in that second round and just had him on the ribs. And just in the third round, he just had to make that adjustment and knew had to take it down, and the ground and pound was just there. It was perfect. He switched it up perfectly, made him think he was going to throw a straight to make him slip, but just kept throwing them hooks.
Yeah, it was absolutely phenomenal work, and I can tell you that going into that third round, it was 19-19 on the judges' scorecards, combined between the two of them. What is that? 10, 11... 14, 17 knockdowns or stuns over the course of that fight.
Wow.
My God, brother, my God.
Fight of the night so far for me. Sorry, that was fight of the night so far for me.
It has That's going to be a hard one to top, my man. But if there's a fight that's going to do it, it's going to be this next one right here. We're going to be having AJS's very own Boss Ross, the owner of VFL, a gnarly veteran with incredibly unorthodox striking with his, unique calf pick that he goes for. He goes for the showboat boxer. And this man has some of the most unorthodox striking that finds the mark on his opponent's chin with scary amounts of success. But as you know yourself, Dover, standing across the cage from him is Tadpole, and I mean, I'll let you introduce this man. He's a killer.
Oh, Tadpole, I don't even know where to begin with this man. He's very creative. I love his mix-ups. He's not there to headhunt. He's not there to just break one part of you. He's there to break you entirely. He's gonna get his pressure on, I believe, and just have his way with you. The way he sets up his kicks as well is something to watch out for, especially with Anthony Pettis. I had a feeling, like his Pettis, it makes me very happy inside. That's all I have to say about that.
For sure. He does it beautifully, man. He has all of the kicks downloaded into his brain. They come out incredibly cleanly, and I think this is going to be a battle of the two kickers. I actually favor Tadpole to go a little bit more punch heavy in this one, just due to the stylistic choice of Boss Ross and his ability to really catch people at the range of those kicks. He has the distance down perfectly, but he once again going to have to mind all of his P's and Q's up against the Tadpole this evening, who has shown time and time again to be a human highlight reel as he looks to step across his opponent in this 3-round bout. I am absolutely hyped for this one, brother. This was one of the fights that we were looking out for from the very get-go.
Oh yes, this one's had me very interested from the very get-go as well. Tadpole, I get very excited watching this man fight. The way he fights, the way he can set up his kicks. But looking at this calf and Boss Ross, it looks like it's going to be a very fun matchup to watch stylistically. Yeah,
he goes for those hands. He likes to throw spinning shots. You'll see kicks coming in from the outside. He likes to, like I said, circle out. He doesn't mind having his back up against that cage, but that could be problematic up against the Showtime Pettis with those big cage runs and, absolutely pinpoint precision with the punches when he's got his opponent cut off.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun, especially with Tadpole, especially with Boss Ross. Like, what's what I'm saying with Boss Ross?
Nice work. Oh,
but at the same, beautiful spinning back kick to the head.
And that's the type of
his range.
Yeah, that's the type of thing that Boss Ross lands, and he normally lands it at max vulnerability as well as his opponent is leaning off. It's a kick that tracks incredibly well. We see Tadpole trying to press forward, probing with that jab. Boss Ross answering back with the leg kick here, trying to once again chop at that leg, maybe reduce the movement of Anthony Pettis, which is an intelligent move with that wide stance. That lead leg does offer itself up to those leg kicks.
Yes, it does. And Anthony Pettis, I believe, has 89, 88 leg health, so it's a beautiful target to go after. It's also great for the mix-ups. Oh, beautiful hook. Oh, Tadpole. Oh, this man.
Putting it all together, bro.
This man fight.
Like I said, the human highlight reel, trying to get that ESFL community challenge, whether it be on Primetime or in OWC. This man putting it all together, now having a lot of shots landing though. Boss Ross getting active with the hands.
Both looking phenomenal in their areas. Boss Ross just looking clean to keeping his range, and if he gets too close, he has them combinations. But if Tadpole can get his range, oof, it's looking beautiful for him. It's very 50-50 again. This fight, this card has just been nothing but 50-50. This is the card I wish I could do more of.
You'll be doing them all, brother. But that is always a pleasure. These guys, so once again, the head kicks, the strikes on the inside, only a minute 15 or just under on the first round, and still they're throwing everything at each other. Unorthodox strikes coming from every which angle.
Tadpole not afraid to let it all go. If he gets clapped, he gets clapped. It's just, beautiful combination. Whew.
Oh, that was a
bit two-touch kick.
Bit worrisome right there, right? Bit worrisome there when he missed it. I thought there was a big counter, but there's the lead hook. This might be it. A couple of follow-up shots, but he decides to separate, locking for the clean finish on the feet, and that's why he's a fan-friendly right there.
Woo!
And once again, you've got to love to see it, right? You like to see the big highlight finishes, but you've got to hope that for at least his sake, that does not come back to bite him in the butt. Boss Ross is a dangerous opponent. Missed that one big kick, got caught with a lead hook and sat down, but my God, was that back and forth over the course of that first 5 minutes, brother.
Yes, it was, but Tadpole, man, I'm sorry, I can't get over his style. It just makes me extremely happy.
It's an absolute pleasure to call it, absolute pleasure to witness it, one way or
Like
another.
watching Jakey fight in real life, man, I can't help it. But here we go, round two, both coming out strong. Boss Ross just showing that, look, you got your range, but I can put the pressure on you and get you out of here.
Yeah, like I said, he runs his own league. He's been there. It is the axe kick mid-air. My God, my God.
Beautiful spinning body kick.
Timing it up to the body. That's a good move from Boss Ross as well.
Good leg kick.
Especially after a lot of early adversity, right, over. Going to the body and the leg of your opponent can start to mix it up and turn the tide over the course of a full 15-minute fight. Just because you've had early adversity does not mean you're out of the, the fight in its entirety. But Tadpole just looks so on point with those hands attacking the body over and over again with it.
He is. He's looking very on point with them combinations. Just back to the kicks, back to the punches. And then implementing them together.
Big way with lead kick, but yeah, just the damage, brother. The absolute damage on display between these two guys. Putting together savagely.
Yes, Tadpole.
Beautiful, my man. Beautiful. Now going for the finish. This may be it.
Woo!
Boss Ross doing all he can to survive, able to get out of that sort of flurry, but not out of the woods yet as he gets another teep to the leg and spin kick. My God, Tadpole's putting it all on the line this evening. Live or die by the sword.
Oh my God, the combinations. Oh my God.
This gotta be it, right? The pet is stamina low, but it only takes one or two. My God, my man, it's so hard to call this. The action is just non-stop.
This is why Tadpole's a favorite. The man just keeps going.
Like I said, I rate these two guys very, very highly. Both entertaining styles. Looks like Tadpole's starting to run away with it. We cannot see his stamina, but the damage adding up over and over again. He rains down these bombs.
Oh, beautiful switch kick. Oh my God.
Jesus, brother, Jesus. Lux once again trying to go for that two-touch kick. We've seen Boss Ross trying to go for the spin earlier on. Now the spin into the overhand, trying to get those unorthodox shots to land on the temple, but the stamina and the body, the head health, all now at a all-time low, brother. It's going to be hard to get anything going with Tadpole staying composed, landing beautiful shots on repeat.
Oh my God.
Stamina now no longer existent on the side of Boss Ross. How did he get sent to hell?
Wow. Tadpole. Tadpole. Brother.
My God, bro. My God. Respect to both guys putting on one hell of a show. Tadpole walking away with his hand raised this evening. God damn, man. God damn. This is why we knew this was a fight to look out for. These guys always bring in the action and not disappointing this evening. My God, man. My God.
That was beautiful. Absolutely, they both just wanted to put it all on the line. Either one was getting knocked out. They weren't caring, and just Tadpole, the combinations, the switches, I can't. I just can't.
It is absolutely beautiful, man. I can't wait to see both of these guys back in the cage, but what a way to bounce back for Tadpole. Human highlight reel. Oof. Alrighty then, brother. Well, so far so good. Each and every single fight living up to all the hype and some. Taking us in.
Now we're getting to the main card. Are you serious?
Only now the main card is starting, bro. That was the featured fight of our prelims. God damn. We're gonna be having
yeah, man.
We're going to be having another technical pressure campmate in TP Twisted now, stepping up against Scythe. Very, very intrigued to see how these guys stack up against each other. I know a lot about the TP camp as a whole. They've had the likes of Lepo and so on come through their rankings, and those guys, they all have a phenomenal pressure game, as their name would suggest. They're able to really put it together, mixing in the hands. They are predominantly strikers, which is not a bad thing, always a fan-friendly style, but we're going to have to see what Scythe has on display for him, because I'm not as familiar with Scythe. I don't know if you've seen him on any of the other circuits that are about there, Dover.
I believe he was on our last fight card, like the Fight Club.
The
if
Fight
I'm not
Club?
mistaken.
You could well be right. I'll see if we can pull up a... He must have got the W to make this main card, so there's so many fights, bro. We put on between 80... Oh, sorry. Do apologize. Did not mean to skip to ending there. That was a bit of a mispress, but... no, we put on so many fights. 80 to 120 competitors plus every single week. We got Saturday events, Monday events, and the Wednesday ones upcoming as well. We have the King of the Calf event coming on a week Sunday, so plenty of action to get us all going, my guys. With all of that being said, though, brother, we're not going to waste any time. These guys are already standing across from each other. They have shed the final pounds needed to make the welterweight weight limit, and it looks like we're having a Gilbert Burns up against Kamaru Usman, which is a very, very fun matchup. That Gilbert Burns pick does really, really seem to mitigate a lot of the top kind of grappling sort of offense that you can get from Kamaru Usman. His top game not as efficient when you've got a jiu-jitsu phenomenon like Gilbert Burns underneath.
100%, man, especially with the stats of Gilbert Burns. What, we got Usman with 98 top control, but then got Gilbert Burns with 96 bottom control. Like, it's 2 points difference, but with Gilbert, it's insane because he has submissions everywhere. You're not safe at all. And then he's got the power on the feet, and it's just hard. It's hard to call these kinds of fights.
Yeah, 100%, man. And we saw it in their actual fight. I mean, Usman just kind of had his way with him after the early going, but in that early part, Gilbert did tag him once or twice. He's got really, really quick hands. And like you say, the power to go with it, right? He's able to put it all together.
Like, it's insane. With that fight, I got so happy when Usman got dropped because, damn, Gilbert really got that. But then it's just, wow, you know?
Yeah.
This fight, it'll be good. Depends on who can get the takedown because Usman isn't good on his back, but he's got that beautiful takedown defense as well. That's right. And I mean, we've seen it in his most recent performances. The ability to land those power shots square on the chin for Usman. That straight is a sniping one that, has such power behind it. He really, really loads up on them. And, when I say load up on them, he's not like he's like putting everything into every shot, but it just seems to land with such devastating power. Each and every time you see his opponent's head go back like a Pez dispenser, even on the first one, just absolutely cocking it back. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, brother. I wonder if that's going to be their picks. It looks like they've jumped out of the lobby. I imagine that he's just sending that invite as we speak. We'll switch back across to the full card just as they get going. We'll get maybe a bit of a word in the back if they're ready to go. We'll give it a couple of seconds to match up, and should they not be able to, we'll skip across to the next fight for the moment, but hopefully TP Twisted and his opponent here are going to be able to get this one going in very quick succession. Be interesting to see if Scythe is going to be able to stand the test of time up against a dangerous campmate like TP Twisted. It's going to be an entertaining fight, that's for damn sure. I believe we had Twisted on the Fight Club, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or I was watching a card with these guys on it, now that I'm thinking about it. It's hard to keep track at the moment.
Yeah, no, it really is. So I've just had word from the back. Their lobby had glitched out. They are just re-inviting each other as we speak. So what we're going to do just for a very, very quick moment is we're going to run a brief intermission just as these guys stack up. Do not go anywhere. This will be 60 seconds or so at maximum, and then we're straight back at the action to continue out this main card. In fact, I say that. Scratch that, my guys. They are straight back in the lobby. Thought they were going to take a little longer than they did, but here they are, once again, matching across each other in that welterweight division. Gilbert Burns up against Kamaru Usman seem to be the picks from these two gentlemen. Once again, perfectly well-balanced matches, able to do it all, really, in the striking, in the grappling. Really is about who's able to employ their game plan early there, Dover, and we're about to find out. Those opening couple of minutes are really, really going to be, an eye-opener to who's got that advantage in this one.
Yeah, but we say like we'd take a look at the filling out process and see what happens. But at the moment, so far what we've seen, one round goes one way, one round goes the other way, and then the third round is just a wild card.
It can often be like that, bro. None of these guys give up, They don't give up. They're fighting to the very, very last second, tooth and nail for these victories, and that's what you love to see. With all of that being said, though, touch of gloves and no time wasted. TP Twisted trying to fire up these combinations. Scythe absolutely sniping, jab keeping in his face.
Gotta watch out from that jab from Usman. It's 5-star jab is not fun.
No, it's really not. It's really not. And once again, that straight that's able to come behind it, but he's going to have a bit of a problem when you've got the speed of Gilbert Burns just absolutely peppering you in the face in the opening going, but it's whether or not he can keep that up over the course of the fight.
Beautiful 1-2. Oh, beautiful slip.
Lots of
Beautiful
big shots being thrown by both guys.
Oh,
What a
what an
rock!
uppercut!
My
Like to
God.
switch up to the leg.
You
Oh!
You saw that knee? That was close, brother. That was close, that knee.
Now here we go. Both like Gilbert's not a slouch on the bottom, so this is going to be very interesting to watch.
And he's definitely not. He's got that rubber guard, got plenty of submission opportunities as well. And as you see, the ground and pound 4 or 5 shots, and the stamina gets a little bit suspect. But looks like his opponent's Scythe is all over the grappling defense on top, able to deny and deny again. Now riding across into the back sitting position, stopping the get up. What a beautiful denial.
This is beautiful grappling. This is amazing. Beautiful transitions. Beautiful. I'd take the smart choice to the top mount as well.
Yes, sir.
Leg lock. Oh.
Stopping that leg lock. Now the stamina's being a little bit suspect. Got Usman almost full stamina, raining down those bombs. Whew. Gilbert's not going to be able to survive too many of those, my man. I mean, he's got a bit of a chin, but Usman's got too much power to eat those shots unanswered.
No, top mount is definitely not where you want to be with Usman on top.
Slicing.
Beautiful transitions, just always changing it up, not giving him like a hint on what he's going to do next.
Yeah, mixing it all together beautifully. Once again, slicing across into that half guard, staying very, very active in all of these ground positions. You love to see it. No time wasted scrambling for everything.
Good get up. All right, beautifully done. Whew, very interesting feeling out round.
Yeah, that it is. Twisted's coming off a little bit worse on the side of the stamina, but he actually seems to have the advantage in the head health, which is interesting after that ground and pound from Usman.
Yes, he did get a rock. He did get that rock, but then Usman got that beautiful takedown and was able to get control for a bit. So right now, it's still pretty close. He was able to get that reset and think, all right, so he's got me on the feet. Let's hold him on the ground and reset for a little bit.
Yeah, and that's a great way to just get your opponent off that massive confidence boost that they're getting from the early rock, but it doesn't look to have got too much in Twisted's mind as he continues to pressure forward, landing nice consecutive shots, square on the chin of Usman.
Not breaking under pressure whatsoever. What a beautiful first round.
Yeah, that's a big one, man. That is a big one.
Usman definitely is looking very well on the ground, but Burns on the feet is looking crispy. Has them combinations flowing.
Yeah, just the way he's able to put them all together. Once again, it's not exactly great for your stamina over the course of a 3-round fight, but especially against a dangerous opponent, he doesn't want to go those 3 rounds. He doesn't want to last the full 15 minutes. If he can, he'd get his opponent out there in the first 60 seconds, as we saw. Manages to make it to the second round, and once again that knee just millimeters away from interrupting that takedown. I'd love to see the tracking on that slightly increased going forward, because those two were very, very close.
Yeah, but beautiful takedown from Scythe. It was a very smart move. He doesn't really want to be striking with Gilbert Burns right now, especially with the advantage he has at the moment.
Yeah, definitely so, brother, definitely so. We saw the success that Twisted was having on the feet, so why fight your opponent there where they're clearly having the most success? The path of least resistance is the intelligent way forward, and exactly what Scythe is going to need to do if he continues wanting to progress within the primetime rankings. Once again, having a tough test put across from him right now, but just seems to be leaps and bounds ahead on the ground. His grappling seems very, very clean.
Beautiful shots.
Yeah, just
rain down some more.
Being patient on the ground here, brother. Being very, very patient.
Oh! He was very close to being finished then.
Nice work. Continuing to stay glued to him. The mat return is on for Usman. Beautiful work from Scythe, man. And this is smothering at this stage. Excellent denial again. This man has got his grappling chops down to a T, been in the lab training with some killers, and it absolutely shows.
This is beautiful. Knew what he had to do. He made the adjustments, got the fight down to the floor in the second round straight away, and he's held him down ever since. This is beautiful. He's gotten beautiful grounded pound shots. It's looking great for him right now.
Yeah,
he's so patient.
He just continues to stop the rubber guard as well, which is obviously the biggest threat of Gilbert Burns on the ground. But
reversal.
Gilbert Burns being wise to that, getting the half-guard reversal, riding it across into sprawl, deciding to separate, and now pressuring forward with the hands again, but not for long as Usman commits to the takedown.
Wow, straight back down. That is beautiful. Doesn't want anything to do with the feet. A very smart choice right now.
My God, my God. And it's what you need, man. It's what you need. Like I said, Twisted putting it all together on the feet, but it's going to be hard to continue to be able to do so with such forward pressure and obviously the committed kind of choice towards those combinations. When your opponent's taking you down, especially, it starts to gas you up in between it. So beautiful work from Scythe to start to mix it together.
Oh, this is, wow. He's gotten some confidence from that ground game.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Your opponent starts to second-guess themselves when they've been taken down a couple of times and beaten up on the ground, and that seems to be maybe playing a bit of a factor for his opponent right here, as Scythe now is landing some nice clean shots on the inside.
You can never count Burns out. He's getting that health low. Beautiful takedown again.
But I feel like every time Twisted is now getting a bit of success, he's just getting taken down, but is all over the defense and able to reverse it instantly, brother. This is non-stop action from both guys. My God.
This is amazing. This is a great way to start off the main card. Wow.
All action, like I said, showing a very, very well diverse set of skills. We're seeing some high-level grappling, some high-level striking and pressure. Once again, going to have to make adjustments coming into this next round, but both guys looking phenomenal so far over the opening 10 minutes. All still to play for there, Dover.
Oh, here we go again with the take. Oh, beautiful takedown defense. Beautifully done. Oh, I just screwed up with my talking, man. Too excited with the fight, eh? Oh, beautiful pull uppercut.
Bro.
Combinations.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my God! He did so good to avoid those shots, bobbing and weaving with the combinations coming his way. Tries to answer back with a big shot while still rocked and gets sent to hell. Do y'all want to see a dead body? Scythe has given you one.
That was beautiful. Shot selection was absolutely on point. Wasn't overextending. Oh, absolutely beautiful.
My God, brother. My God, that left hook was money right there.
Wow. That's a great way to start off the main card.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. They are bringing all the action early, not wasting any time trying to get their names out there. Doing a fantastic job this evening was Scythe, overcoming that early pressure from Twisted and then putting it all together with the hands and the grappling to get the job done. He's going to be feeling very, very good about that. I mean, I definitely would be. It's, you know, like I said to you before, it's one thing having just a completely and utterly blowout in your fight, but when you're going back and forth with your opponent, when it's a tough, you know, earned battle that you've won, it just feels considerably better, at least in my opinion. It makes that win just feel that little bit better, just that little bit silky smooth.
Oh, 100%. Getting a beautiful fight like that in with your opponent, it makes you want to play the game a bit more. That's it. Like, it's beautiful. You can't ask for a better fight, you know. I love them technical fights back and forth. It's not just a one-sided affair.
Definitely, brother, definitely. Now, with all of this being said, we are not wasting any time this evening. We have so many fun fights left to go, heading up towards that main card fight between EK Trickzzy and EK Jakey for the title on the Xbox side. We're now going to be moving into Swish Bity, former opponent of myself, all-round gangster on the game, able to put his opponents in trouble in any which way that he decides to. Stepping up against a fill-in fight, a K Fired. Yeah, I'm intrigued. This K Fired guy, man, he's been doing some good things on the circuit. I've seen him, you know, have some adversity, but starting to stack up some nice little wins and obviously answering the call this evening up against a dangerous opponent in Swish Bity. So we always rate those last-minute step-ups, the type of fighter that's going to be there from get to go, you know. It shows the eagerness and the willing to want to be the best, and that's what he's looking to do this evening up against Swish Bity.
Should be a very interesting fight. I'm excited to see K5. I hope he has some improvements. Like he tends to back up a lot, and that gets him caught. If he pushes forward, I reckon he could have a lot of
yeah, for sure, my man.
Do well with his combinations with his fist, but then he's also got beautiful body kicks as well.
They've got music going, so we're going to mute up the music. Unfortunately, there, guys, no copyrights for us, of course. Leg kick to start us out from Peter Yan. He's got those beautiful leg kicks, but the durability of Pedro Munoz is on another level. Personally, has become one of my favorite picks. That boxing, the grappling of him as well. He's got submission threats, great top control, and Peter Yan, very, very much the same, you know. Oh!
Oh, beautiful lead uppercut.
K fired,
Wow.
not wasting any time finding the chin of Swish Bity. That toughness, that durability is going to have to come into play this evening for Munoz if he's able to get this one done. As a flying knee once again is attempted from K fired. All the damage is coming his way early.
Yes, it is. Like, giving him early adversity, like beautiful switch ups straight away, not just looking to strike. He wants to give him the full MMA experience. This is going to be a very good fight, I reckon.
Yes, sir. Yes,
but
sir.
I actually have never played who Swish Bity is playing, so I do not know his stats. I don't know his strong suits. I just know that PDN is overpowered.
He is incredibly durable. He has phenomenal boxing, and all around his grappling stats are very, very high as well. So he can really, really hang anywhere. If you've not used him before, brother, I strongly suggest to. Definitely an underrated pick in this weight class is Pedro Munoz. But yeah, he's doing a great job already getting that takedown on Peter Yan, able to now put his opponent on his back, taking away where his strengths lay on the feet with that very technical striking. And once again, the denials just over and over again from Swish Bity. This is the exact reason I was terrified when we came into our fight. The guy's grappling is just so good. Oh. He's able to just make this entire experience, just honestly, it's abusive. This is abusive. You'd call the police if you saw this. Now top mount trying to land that ground and pound. K fired. He needs to watch all of his P's and Q's as he did just then in order to be able to mitigate that damage, because Swish Bity is now starting to get a massive amount of momentum going in his favor with these big hooks landing.
Just working that block, trying to get in there. Beautiful get up. This is really where you want to be. Oh, that was a beautiful.
Oh my god!
Kick. Oh my god!
Don't blink.
What? Bro!
Taking souls this evening, Swish Bity. My god, did that man make this look easy and quick. Respect to his opponent for taking this on short notice, but the story of Swish Bity continues to unravel in front of us with that fantastic head kick. My god, brother.
Beautiful head kicks. Oh my god. Just timed it perfectly after that sloppy head kick from K5, unfortunately. And then just set up a beautiful 1-2. Oh. Beautiful. Swish. Yeah. Damn.
Watch out for this man going forward. I'm telling you, he is an absolute nightmare for his opponents. His grappling on another level. His striking obviously coming together very, very silky smooth as well. The ability to put his opponent down like that, just perfectly timed, perfectly placed, and yeah, just a great all-round work from him. Fantastic work, my man. Fantastic work. I don't know if you know, brother, but this next one right here, Dover, is a fight that low-key I am incredibly hyped for. TD Gamp, God Ate My Pig, up against KM Caliber. Now, I know these guys very, very well. TD Gamp, God Ate My Pig has been around for a very long time, been doing excellent work. He's title challenger after title challenger, always a game opponent, able to mix it all together on the ground, on the feet, and obviously once again, much like Badinator earlier on, training with the TD boys, has an excellent staple of teammates to be able to train with and get those skills sharpened. But my god, does he have his work cut out for him this evening. KM Caliber is a man that has been destroying me recently, coming through in every... I've seen him just run through people, man. He's able to mix it all together, not a fighter that likes to favor any particular style, and that's really, really what you like to see at this higher level of gameplay, is the ability to put it all together, not, making sure your opponent doesn't just think, oh, I just have to worry about punches and kicks and knees and elbows, but you have to worry about those takedowns, those submissions, really, really everything that the full mixed martial arts game has to offer.
Oh yes, loving the Marvin Victoria pick as well. I've been actually maining him in middleweight myself. I honestly love the pick. And with the KM boys, I've actually had the pleasure of sparring Valentine, and he is something else.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Those entire Kingdom boys and TD
I've
boys.
heard some good things about Caliber as well, and I've watched him a few times, so I'm excited to watch him.
Starting out quickly, that lead teep for Marvin Vittori, trying to get that center of the cage, backing up God Ate My Pig. God Ate My Pig going with the Axeman himself, trying to land some of those beautiful shots in the inside, but he's going to have to be careful there, brother, because obviously Marvin Vittori's got takedowns galore as well.
Yeah, that's it, but we've also got to watch out for them silver hooks. They're so awkward. they catch you off guard with how slow they are, and then they hit just as hard, and it's just, oh, awkward as hell.
Yeah, it's kind of like T-Rex arms with those hooks, right? But they just seem to land so nicely because of the forward pressure. A big pull counter from Caliber.
Oh, beautiful takedown. Beautiful. Wow.
He does beautiful work down here. Got him. My pig is, he's an incredibly well-versed opponent on the mat himself, so he's not going to give away anything too easily, but I've experienced it myself. Caliber is a smothering force that really does a great job of putting everything together, whether it be the submissions or the ground and pound opportunities, and he's looking to do that right there. Nice denial from God My Pig, though.
Good denials indeed. Takes that side control, very smart.
Beautiful work, slicing across. Now, once again, My Pig, very, very well versed on the ground himself. Has some of that emotional boost side control that we see from TD Styles. You know, his campmate. But once again, I don't think this is where he's realistically going to want to be with somebody like Silva, getting back up and utilizing his striking, ensuring his gas tank doesn't get busted as he goes for that submission. Once again, denials galore here, my man. They're just denying everything.
Not letting either one get anything. I absolutely love it. Oh, the denials are just on point. Oh my god.
Stopping absolutely everything. There it is. He gets the posture up. Now he can separate them back to that forward pressure of the Axeman himself. But there's the pull counter again.
Wow. Just has perfect timing with that pull uppercut.
My god, brother, my god. Like these guys, like I said, this was low-key gonna be one of the best fights of the night. You knew it before coming into it, and already living up to all the hype as they're landing bomb after bomb on each other, purely unloading in the center of the cage.
Oh, there's that beautiful single leg feint. Oh, they mix it so well. It's so confusing. Beautiful switch there.
Once again, marching forward, popping the jab in his face, trying all he can to just march forward, get the damage off. So far, doing a great job is Marvin Vettori. Had some adversity of his own. Do not count out God Ain't My Pig, but I think at least by my judges' scorecards, this is a big run for Caliber.
Oh my god, the combinations, the mix-ups, everything.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Oh. Caliber just in here to just show what he's made of, eh?
I need these 60 seconds to let my heart rate slow down. Jesus, man.
Oh, I can't take too much of these cards. Oh, my throat. All right, round two, beautiful touch of gloves. Here we go.
Once again, starting out very, very quickly. He's calling My Pig, trying to change the tide of this one.
Just pushing forward.
It's what you want to see out of Vanderlei Silva, though, but got to be careful of that head health as his, you know, Marlon Vettori, the dream, is landing some great shots already. The damage is adding up for him.
Oh, beautiful takedown. Oh, man, this fight has been insane.
Mate,
oh, and it's only the second round.
This fight is tiring me watching it with all of the action these guys are putting on display. Just absolutely non-stop action continually with these bunny shots, posturing up, getting ground and pound opportunities. Beautiful deny once again from Vanderlei Silva, and the back take. RNC is available from this man. We'll see if he goes for that option as we see him flickering for it. Going for the top mount instead, though. We know how dangerous Vanderlei is with that ground and pound. Does he decide to go for it in this position?
Caliber, I mean not Caliber, Silva is just, God Ate My Pig is just looking so good on the ground, so calm, not worried about anything that Caliber is doing. Like, just beautiful. Beautiful reins. Yeah, beautiful block.
Good work from the blocks, but also great work on landing some of the power shots. See it chipping away at Caliber's head health, and now the denial. Ooh, mate, this is not great news for Caliber. He had such good success at the beginning, but now the bombs are raining down on the chin.
Ooh, that chin not looking good. This is not where you want to be at all. God Ate My Pig just absolutely on point.
Yeah, once again, the ability to overcome that early adversity, because Caliber came out the gates incredibly quickly this evening. Probably still slightly up in this fight overall. He's got rocks in both rounds, but now having all he can handle on bottom. Marvin Vettori not exactly the best off his back, and looks like God Ate My Pig utilizing the ground and pound off Silva absolutely perfectly thus far.
I can't. It's just too good. The grappling is so technical. They both know what they're doing on the ground, so it's so hard to actually deny their transitions, because usually the transitions they're doing, you can't deny them, or they've built up their GA to do a reversal like that.
Yeah, and that's an excellent point, brother. The transitions that they do, and it's what's separating a good player from a great player. They're using those little bunny shots to build up the GA to get a perfectly timed transition with maximum effect, but the slip straight
beautiful
again.
Slip straight.
Woo! Caliber not wasting any time trying to get this finish, marching forward, plenty of stamina to continue this barrage. 35 seconds on the clock over, and both guys swinging bombs at each other.
Oh, no one is letting go. One pushes forward, the other's like, all right, I'll push forward back. Either way, someone's getting knocked out. This is absolutely beautiful, but the switch-ups from Caliber, I'm loving.
Oh,
Every going for that body, trying to get that stamina down. Just, oh, beautiful rock! God, ain't my pig, just bring it on late. Oh, another rock back!
My God, man, I'd love to see the stats in between rounds. These guys, Jesus, brother, just absolutely everything getting thrown at each other now.
Wow! I cannot wait to see the stats after this fight.
Somebody in the chat, we've got Cracker out here. Somebody save Silver. He's losing years off his life with these shots. I can understand it, brother, but he's there answering back with some of these absolutely axe-murdering strikes of his own. Gotta be careful, though. The head health already blinking in this third final round.
God, my pig just comes out every round pushing, no care in the world. Oh my God!
Jesus, brother, this is fucking crazy. Just a phenomenal pace. The slip on straight, rip to the body, then the head forward pressure.
Oh, front kick. Is this it? No, he's gonna get up. Oh my God.
The durability on full display for God Ain't My Pig. Not out of the woods yet, still eating shots, but getting a. Oh my God!
My God! Oh my God!
No way! Has he done it?
No way, man!
He's done it!
Way. Oh my God!
Oh! How did he do
God,
that?
my pig! Bro!
I just don't understand. That is because he's got Hasbulla as his picture. I've said this before. If you've got Hasbulla at your picture, you win. That's it. The game just gives you the win. It's that he's been training with Hasbulla. He's learned all of the tricks of the trade and able to employ them this evening to get that late finish on a dangerous Caliber who was looking so clean this evening. I mean, honestly, that was a standout performance from him. He was looking phenomenal, but gets turned around on its head at the last and final round. What a beautiful consecutive shots that landed for that man to get the victory.
What a fight, back and forth. Just no one had any advantage. Just, oh my God. What a fight. What a fight.
I wonder if we're going to get to see the stats from these two men. I don't think we are going to, so we'll probably just skip across into the next one. But they brought all the action this evening, ladies and gents. Everything being left out in the cage. Nobody wanting to take it to the judge's decision with 1 minute 31 on the third and final round. God Ain't My Pig picking up a huge W over the Kingsman. What a win for him. I mean, those types of performances, man, he's going to be wiping that sweat off right now. Probably taking a couple of moments in a... couple of moments in a dark room, I would imagine, just to compose yourself after that one. Let the heartbeat go back to normal, because what an emphatic pace they were putting on, and my God, did that all deliver, brother. That was phenomenal.
That was a beautiful fight. I can't get over that. What a card we've had so far, and everyone that stuck around to watch it with us. Damn!
Yeah, they're absolutely crazy, brother. Absolutely crazy. Are you not entertained? Jesus, brother. But we are marching ever closer to our main event. The next one up is a former champion back in the IFL days, stepping up against another Kingsman. So we've got EK, the KM in this one, the Elite Kings up against the Kingsman. EK Slick stepping across from KM Adjust. I'm very familiar with both guys. Adjust, as his namesake would suggest, he has some of the most beautiful striking on the game, period, with the ability to adjust to his opponents given any reads that he can make, and he makes them quickly, my man. But he's going to have his work cut out for him there, Dover. If you don't know Slick Colt, This guy is a scary, scary grappler that trains with some of the best in the game, period, including the champion and the challenger later on this evening. So his hands have been coming on ways, working with the likes of Trickzzy, Spider, and the such. I'm interested to see what he's able to get done this evening up against Adjust, because he's going to need to be on his A game with his striking if he's able to put this together.
Should be a very entertaining fight. I haven't heard much about either of them, unfortunately, but I believe I've watched Slick and both Adjust fight like once, I believe. But from what I've seen, they're both just phenomenal. Absolute phenomenal. And if like they've both been training under them boys, yikes, this is gonna be an absolute banger. Like we said, fight of the night. Where was it? I don't even remember now. We've had that many good fights.
Mate, when you've got so many fun fights like this, there's no way to call a fight of the night. Trust, like they're just all bringing the action. Every single fight is a contender for fight of the night thus far. I cannot wait to see these two guys stack up against each other. Like I said, Slick Colt is an absolute nightmare in all regards on this game. His ability to grapple is just second to none. One of the most dangerous grapplers, period, on this game. Has every single option, every single transition, every single denial, just really, really ingrained in the repertoire of his grappling abilities. But on the flip side, like I said, Adjust is one of the most silky smooth strikers. I knew him before he was the Kingsman. I knew him before he was in the Easy, and he has always been a phenomenal player with those hands, and looking to utilize that this evening, I would imagine, being his favorite technique up against Slick Colt. So without further ado, they are getting going. I believe they're now entering in.
I believe I saw Leon Edwards and GSP, so this should be an interesting one.
Yes, sir. I mean, if GSP is an interesting pick for somebody like Adjust, I do think that he would normally be the guy that's going. Okay, they're having a little bit of technical issues. We're just going to give him a second as he invites. We can see it. We're not going to move off from this one. We see the Agapova calf of Slick Colt right there. You love to see it. He's got some great calves. Most recently coming out with the MVP in the main event against Jakey B last Monday. Always rating the realistic calves of Slick Colt. I think he may be using that YouTubers calf models, but they always look phenomenal, brother. They're really, really clean calves. Obviously, on the flip side, like I said, I'd be remiss to say that I'd be surprised if Adjust goes GSP over somebody like Leon Edwards, just because of how good his striking is. You've got to think that maybe he's going to try to lean on that in this type of bout, but maybe not. Slick Colt going with the Leon Edwards pick, and like I said, that's a very, very interesting one, brother.
Yeah. That's very interesting. Like, I know GSP has some good striking, but not the best striking, not compared to Leon Edwards, but he has beautiful top control.
Yeah, he really does. He has some really good top control. You are absolutely right. I don't know if we're going to get to see, just because of the pick, you can often tell what Slick Colt's game plan is coming into a fight just from his pick. Sometimes he likes to come out here and put his striking together, and maybe he's looking to show that the adjustments he's made in his game this evening up against a well-known, whirly striker like Adjust, but he's going to have to mind all of his P's and Q's, man. Like I said, this man's absolutely phenomenal on the feet, and he makes excellent adjustments. And Slick Colt, once again, starting out quickly. He's landed basically all of the shots over the course of this couple of seconds so far. The first 10-20 seconds just popping forward, trying to land some nice shots with the jab, but there's the first spin.
I set that up as much as I can as well. Oof.
Expect to see highlight reel strikes coming the way of both gentlemen. They like to mix it up high and low. Very, very nice combos.
Beautiful leg kicks.
Yeah, attacking that leg very, very early. You can already see it starting to have an effect on that left leg of George St. Pierre. We've discussed it time and time again, how quickly that can add up and really, really be deceiving, the damage on the speed in which it starts to accumulate.
That's it, man. It doesn't do much, unfortunately, because of EA, but like getting them legs low just gives them another thing to have to block, because if you hit it, you rock, and then you're in a vulnerable state.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's working that leg so well.
And doing it at this point in the fight, at the earliest point, that's going to play dividends as this fight continues, should it go that far. But we've said it time and time again, the stamina can often be the game changer. And right now, KM Adjust doing a great job of keeping that stamina up, although he is eating a lot of strikes, both on the on the block to the head and on that lead leg. You see it being chewed to pieces.
Oh, that's the third axe kick I've seen. I respect it.
It comes after combinations as well. It's not, you know, it's not a naked axe kick. It's set up between a jab straight, and then it just comes out so quickly. It's hard to duck or dive it.
Beautiful head kick. He's setting that head kick up beautifully with them leg kicks. Beautiful sweep. Oh, he's taking side control. I like it.
And this is where Slick Colt does his best work. His grappling is second to none on this game. He's going to stay calm and composed, position over submission, getting those ground and pound opportunities when he's able to. Good job from KM adjust to regain half guard, but he's going to have to make sure that he's able to stabilize this out and try to regain the full guard. Not today, though. Slick slicing across and getting that denial. Now the ground and pound's on point over, raining him down.
Oh, beautiful head movement, beautiful blocking. Beautiful denies, goddamn!
Like I said, second to none, brother. Second to none, this grappling.
Oh, there's the ground and pound. Oh, head flashing, not good.
Trying all he can to mount once again. This is terrible news for George St. Pierre. Already the bomb's raining.
Oh, the survivability.
Not where you want to be in the opening 5 minutes as George St. Pierre. Rush having all the trouble he can handle over the course of those first 5 minutes, Dover. Gonna have to make some adjustments going into the second round for sure, brother.
Yes, but looking very well to Leon Edwards. Like, damn, didn't expect that at all. Didn't expect the grappling to look that smooth. And then the ground and pound strikes were looking beautiful as well. Oh, beautiful. This is gorgeous, man. Slick looking really nice. Adjust kind of has to do what his name says. Adjust.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back to them leg kicks.
That is what he does best, but it's normally in the striking realm, so he has to be careful now not to give up another takedown. Lovely leg kick over and over. It chops.
Man. Oh, that left leg is not looking good.
He's been absolutely relentless, bro. He's been absolutely relentless, and you know that when your leg's that compromised, it really, really does get you to feather that LT a little bit too much, and that sets up the head kicks. We've seen Slick Colt do it a number of times. He loves the 1-2 ducking roundhouse kick. Nice step off as well. I mean, I think Justin may be getting a little bit flustered. That left leg is so compromised. His stamina's still looking good, but there's only so much damage that one man can take, brother.
That's it, man. Like, he's near got full stem, which is surprising, but he's like, Slick is just eating him apart everywhere. Working that head, working them legs. It's just, he's giving him so much to think about, so, like, even having that full stem, it's not going to do much if you don't know what to do.
Yeah, exactly. And he needs to get something going. I think, I would imagine, at least at the halfway point of this round, he's really, really going to start to turn it up, but Slick Colt doing so good at just making sure he's composed. He's not busting stamina. He's just having such a high output, and that's why that, you know, he's at a stamina deficit right now is just due to the damage he's been able to put out over the first 7 or 8 minutes of this bout. Attacking that right leg now. Whew, mate, that's getting juicy, those leg kicks.
Oh, he's just working them legs beautifully, and I'm a big fan of the leg kicks. I love someone that works. Oh my god, beautiful combination. Oh, these combinations. Oh, that was a beautiful head kick.
He's gone for that once or twice. The first time it is cleanly landed. Slick's going to be very, very wary of that. Look for him to duck it on the next one. Obviously, just trying all he can, but that right leg now being chopped over and over again. I don't know if Slick has the stamina to chop up that right leg, though. The leg kicks are a labor-intensive style.
That is true, but I feel like he's working that head now, getting them combinations with a beautiful rock off the clinch knee. But if you can get him at the right time, you can get a beautiful leg rock and take a lot of damage off. Yeah, it's all about the timing on them, right? The side steps, especially the head movement, it does such damage to the legs that obviously because your opponent is basing on them, that damage can add up very, very quickly with one effectively timed leg kick. But so far, so good for Slick, continuing to land these shots with a lot of success. Everything he lands just has a lot more damage at this point, right? You can see George St. Pierre's just head cocking back on every shot that is landed. Oh yes, but if I was a Just, I'd be trying to push him forward. The space that Slick has, he keeps moving back. That means he's playing very patient, which means if you get him out of his comfort zone, he might make a couple of mistakes. But if you're just gonna let him do his thing, he's gonna break you apart just like he's been doing the last 2 rounds. Yeah, for sure, man.
Okay then.
Absolutely beautiful from Slick though. Absolutely beautiful performance.
Yeah, and this is a different style. It's a different version of Slick Cult that we're seeing, a much more striking heavy style. And, you know, he's really, really leaving it all out there, putting it all together. This is the third and final round of this bout. They have been going back and forth, predominantly been going in the favor of Slick Cult with that perpetual forward momentum. But once again, KM are just now looking so fresh in terms of stamina that he just needs to empty everything he's got. I don't think the man should stop pressing buttons over the course of this next 5 minutes, to be honest with you.
Yeah, not at all. Just keep pushing forward, keep throwing strikes at this point. You look down at this point. I'd be saying
there it is!
Down. Oh, beautiful rock! Oh! Oh, beautiful knee though. Beautiful knee rock to the body.
Yes,
it
sir.
changes the fight. With that body getting hurt like that, it does change the fight.
Potentially all the Slick Cult has to do is survive these next 3 minutes 45 years, trying to get the damage off, potentially going for a takedown given the opportunity, just marching forward now, looking for those shots, attacking the body without discrimination.
Oh, beautiful lead hook. Slick is playing so patiently. So it's hard to get off what you want to do by it looks like with adjust, but he's attacking that body really well.
It's hard to punch a man that doesn't want to be hit. He's backing
That's
up and
it.
circling off, you know, but there's the head kick once
Oh
again,
my
and the
God.
flying knee!
Oh! Oh!
The up kick of doom keeps him in that one. Big moment from KM Adjust though. He needs it all, continuing this pressure. 2 minutes 35 on the third and final round. The biggest moments of Adjust's night so far. Needs it to continue. The body work is beautiful as well, brother.
And body kicks are adding up really well. He's getting it nice and low. He's setting up the head kicks as well because of how much he's damaged that body. The combinations are just flowing for him.
So much stamina, he can really go to the well with any combination he wants. Get that separation, Adjust, go back to those hands. Doing such great work in the third and final round. Slick Cult, understandably trying to buy a couple of moments on the bottom. I don't blame the man at all. He's having a lot of adversity in this going. The body work is beautiful.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, brother. Oh my God.
This is insane. With how
Oh no, he's done it.
God.
He's done
He's
it.
done it. Oh my God.
The comeback. The comeback of the ages.
Wow.
I'm speechless, brother. I'm speechless.
Adjust. Brother.
I mean,
It is. Wow.
genuinely, I'm speechless. I almost feel like when we get a rip in the chat because Slick was doing so well. Those first 2 rounds were all him, my man. All him. That was a phenomenal comeback from Adjust. The adjustments made to go to that body in the third round when his opponent was a little gassed was on another level. No Slick Cult's going to be back better than ever. He came out here looking to put on the display of his all-round game this evening. I feel like he put an excellent account on of himself, but my God, what a performance from the Kingsman this evening. Adjust, what a feather in that man's cap.
I'm speechless. Unbelievable. What a comeback. Wow. After that, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh, I understand. Understandably so. Absolutely phenomenal work. Up next, we're going to be seeing some dangerous opponents. I'm just getting a little bit of word from the back. Okay, there it is. So we're going to be seeing Dirty Dave up against Cryptic Optics. EK Dirty Dave, another elite Kingsman, one of the probably widely accepted as one of, if not the best camp on the scene. Stepping up on the PlayStation side, moving across from Xbox is Dirty Dave, the former champion and multiple time challenger of the belt on the Xbox side, trying to make a run on the PlayStation side. Tonight he's up against a dangerous opponent in Cryptic Optics, putting together work on the scene. We've seen this man get very, very quick knockouts, the holder of the quickest knockout in primetime history in some of his most recent performances with that Conor McGregor pick. I believe it was actually on his debut, but as for now, they are stacking across each other in the welterweight division. Appears to be George St. Pierre up against Gilbert Burns. Honestly, cannot wait for it, my man. Both very, very well-rounded, tough opponents, and these sorts of styles are perfectly balanced for their types of gameplay. I mean, the simple fact is that you know, Dirty Dave was a predominant grappler when he came onto the scene, much like Slick Colt, has been making adjustments with the teammates like Dino, Spider, obviously the champion himself in Trickzzy with those hands, and has been a problem for absolutely everybody he has stepped across the cage from. So Cryptic Optics, being the favored striker, maybe trying to use his grappling as defensive tonight, trying to stop that takedown, putting together those hands should he be able to. And Gilbert Burns has the power to do so, as we saw a little bit earlier on this evening.
You never count Gilbert Burns out, that's for damn sure.
Heat seekers in those hands, my man. Absolute heat seekers.
Heat seekers. We saw it earlier, like just even with low stam, that power is just a problem if he gets too much damage off started. Like, it's just not okay. But GSP again, I like it. I have watched Dirty Dave actually fight a few times. He has been impressing me.
Genuinely one of the best on the scene, my man. He's a proven talent for sure. ESFL competitor, long-time competitor of ourselves. I believe he got his role through Primetime a little while ago and has been making waves in the scene, signing with EK. Like I said, making massive adjustments in his striking, and now has become a well-rounded threat for absolutely anybody, but has to be careful of the striking coming his way this evening. I feel like Cryptic definitely has the advantage on the feet.
Beautiful trip. Well, here we go straight to the ground after just saying he has the advantage on the feet.
Yeah, maybe saying, look, I've got grappling chops too. Dirty Dave may be a grappler, but every single time you're on your back getting a punch to the face, your brown belt drops to, you know, so on and so forth. The black drops to the brown and so on and so forth. And maybe that's what he's looking to do, get him down early, land some shots, and take away the game plan of the grappling offense. If that's your opponent's game plan coming into about putting them on their back early and landing some nice shots is going to get into your opponent's head, but it looks like he decides to separate, which I think is an intelligent move, but watching Dirty Dave build up that GA must have been a little bit worrisome.
Yeah, he's watching like he knows what he's doing. He's ready to make the reversal to put you on your back, and you don't want to be on your back with GSP at all. But at the same time, we both know Gilbert Burns has that 96 on the back, so he's no slouch. He's got them submissions. He's going to make a threat, and it's just, beautiful axe kick. Working them legs. Oh, God, I love leg kicks. A little bit of dirty. Oh, what a head kick!
Yeah, starting out quickly. The damage landing for Cryptic Optics. Like I said, this man is an absolute problem in the cage. His ability to land these heat-seeking shots is second to none. There's a reason he's got the quickest knockout in primetime history. He has a knack for finding the home for those shots.
What was the fastest time?
I think it's like 20-something seconds. It was a Conor McGregor real quick knockout, brother. It was phenomenal. That's
insane.
Here they go, marching forward once again. Cryptic Optics trying to land a couple of shots. Nice to see him. He doesn't, you know, he's not just standing there taking pictures after he lands these shots. He decides to circle out, get back to the center of the cage intelligently. So not there on the return, but a big front kick from Dirty Dave.
Oh, we got it. Beautiful takedown.
Yeah, this is where obviously Dirty Dave does his best work, where his bread is buttered. Not a lot of time on the clock in this one though, 50 odd seconds for him to get some work done, going for that stacked guard, and the ground and pound opportunities are absolutely vicious from this.
Oh, the health just drops with the ground and pound, doesn't it? Beautiful reversal into half guard. Love to see Gilbert posture up. Oh, beautiful denied. Don't worry about what I say.
No, obviously he's not going to be able to get
points.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to get that one. Only 5 seconds, unless he just managed to cinch it in very quickly. But no. Great first round. I have to say, I think I'm leaning towards Cryptic Optics with their work being able. Oh, scratch that. I thought he landed a lot more significant strikes than that. Eat my words.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I had it the other way as well with you, but damn.
Did it not feel like he was landing the more significant strikes? I mean,
I thought it was. Maybe we just missed something.
I've just been corrected from the back. Apologies. Cryptic was not the holder of that. That was actually Magical Cloud. My apologies.
Magical Cloud. Ah, spicy.
Nice, he's firing forward with the shots.
combinations.
Yeah, Dirty Dave now starting to try and put it all together, and when the damage starts to add up for either one of these guys, the chin can become compromised, and that can be a very, very quick route for an early night and a quick finish. Looks like Gilbert Burns not getting flustered by it, though, continuing that forward pressure, trying to land some shots of his own, and doing an excellent job of defending that body every time that spin is available for Dave.
Absolutely beautiful. I'd say Dave should try and throw some leg kicks in there. Like Gilbert Burns has that wide stance, just like Showtime, so it makes it a little bit easier. But also try and probably get it in takedown, hold him down in his territory. And I'm just gonna shut up.
He gets that single leg, switches it. 3 minutes 20 on the clock in this one. A lot more time for Dirty Dave to work in the top control position. We'll have to see what he's able to get going. I don't imagine the stack guard is going to be his favorite approach for this one. Going to try and slice across to that half guard given the opportunity. Has to be wary of that rubber guard though. As I call for it, he cinches it up and stops the side control. Beautiful denial.
Oh, beautiful denial on the stack guard.
There's the top mount opportunity for him, able to get this one now in a very, very good position. Oh, Dirty Dave offering his back.
Oh, close one.
Yeah, that could have been that. You do not offer your back up against a black belt, my man. He will take your head home quickly.
Beautiful denial. Beautiful denial again. Oh, the denies! Wow!
Absolutely next level elite grappling. Honestly, you wouldn't expect anything less, but Cryptic Optics is really, really showing that he's got the grappling chops as well. I'm very, very impressed by this man's ability to hang with Dirty Dave on the ground, but as I say that, the sweep from Dave!
He just wants you on the ground, whether you're on top or he's on top, he just wants it on the ground, because he knows all of the transitions by the looks of it. He knows what to look out for, knows what positions are the strongest, and it's just beautiful to watch.
Yeah, he knows if you go left how to, he basically knows every single counter for every single position, and that's what you want to see from such a high-level competitor, whether that be on the feet or on the ground. Obviously, the ground being where his bread is buttered, but now the shots landing on the feet as well, and we're seeing that power of GSP having some nice success on the chin of Gilbert Burns already. Oh!
Oh my god!
Superman punch into the hook and the axe kick. My god, the silky smooth combos.
I've never seen that combo, so respect on that one. Damn.
He's mixing it all together, brother. He ain't here to play this evening, trying to pick up that W. Davis said he wants to be the PS champion, and he's going to have to continue to put together some really, really tight defense and strong offense in this third and final round if he's going to get this W, because Cryptic Optics has been looking fantastic this evening as well.
Absolutely a beautiful fight so far. Both looking tremendous in both ways. And I reckon it still can go both ways, but Dirty Dave just got the hang of it at the end there. The grappling was looking beautiful, but even on standing, he's looking phenomenal.
Yeah, and Dirty Dave is one of those guys that's really, really about repetitions. The information that we're getting from Doctor in the back there is that apparently Dirty Dave has spent more time in the training arena than he has in actual fights, and it's fully on display with those sorts of combinations, unorthodox and unseen prior to this, just putting them together beautifully. Now with this back take, got to be very, very careful with Cryptic Optics after a lot of success early going, now finding himself on bottom with a lot of time to work in the third round.
Oh, beautiful denial as well. He knows exactly what's going on here. He's gonna do flat. I can't even speak.
God, brother, I think Discord had cut out for you in a moment. You're all right. He stops that half guard again. Look at these denials. Dirty Dave just absolutely on fire with the grappling this evening.
Absolutely beautiful. He just knows, doesn't he? He just knows what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Throw on them hooks just to make you think, see what you're gonna do if you're gonna move your head. Don't do that.
He makes all the necessary reads as they are needed. Nice denial on the posture up from Cryptic Optics, but with only 2 minutes 35 on the clock, he needs to get active on the bottom to get out of these positions, but easier said than done with George St. Pierre just denying absolutely everything.
Straight. Oh my god.
My god.
Not looking too good.
No, the damage.
He gets up.
Yeah, he's done so much damage now. I think he's just looking for that finish on the feet. We'll have to see if that bites him in the ass, because obviously Cryptic has done some great work when he's given the opportunity on the feet. Landed some beautiful shots, as has Dave to that point.
This is going to be interesting. Oh, very nice takedown.
The mind games, he said, stand back up and then sit back down. Not wasting any time, taking the fight any which way he wants.
Beautifully done. Just building up that GA.
Oh, their stream seems to be loading for a second. Hopefully that comes back momentarily. There it is, there it is. They are back. I was hoping we weren't going to miss the last 55 seconds of this one. They've been bringing all the action so far. Would have been a shame, but...
This is going to be the first fight that goes the distance by the looks of this. Look at them fakes.
Undeniables galore, brother. Undeniables galore.
Unbelievable. I love it.
He's so good on ground, man. He really, really is. Just the ability to absolutely clamp down on his opponent. But there's the reversal. Not a lot of time to wait for this man. Able to stop that posture. This is the first decision we're going to see of the evening, as you called there, Dover. But one hell of a fight. Both guys fighting for every single inch throughout that entire bout.
That was a beautiful fight. Absolutely beautiful fight. Both had their moments. Both had beautiful success on the ground as well. Like, that was insane. I didn't expect Burns to be able to hold him down as well, because I've heard a lot about Dave and his ground game. But he was able to keep with him. But as soon as Dave just got comfortable, it was over. His striking became sensational. Everything just flowed together.
Really, really did, brother. It really did. George St. Pierre picking up the W on the judges' scorecard. Entertaining bout. Both guys really, really putting on a full display of mixed martial arts this evening. Should both hold their heads very, very highly. With that being said, though, Dover, we now step across to our co-main event of the evening. We are going to be having the ever-dangerous Ataken stepping across Josh Raee. This is a title contender matchup, so the winner of this one gets a title shot on next weekend, next Saturday, up against TD Styles. They're going to have to really, really mind their P's and Q's, make sure that they take this opportunity seriously, because I know that should they get the opportunity and that call-up after this bout to go against TD Styles, that man, he doesn't take prisoners, my man. He really, really doesn't. He is a serious problem in every single respect, and needs to have an opponent with a very, very well-versed game. So we'll have to see what these guys are able to display for us this evening. Both been putting up together very, very good win streaks so far, and that's why they're in this position. This is a bantamweight bout for us, Dover. Peter Yan up against Rob Font. Seems to be the favourite pick of both gentlemen. Without further ado, they're just about to get going, but I don't know about you. I don't know if you play bantamweight. I do a lot, and I have to say, Rob Font, as I've said multiple times, I feel like he's just such a great counter for Peter Yan in the striking realm. His ability to have slightly more rangy shots and work that boxing is absolutely beautiful. And, you know, I think that's why we're seeing a lot of these sorts of matchups now. A lot of Peter Yan's v Rob Font sort of matchups.
Yeah, like Rob does have the beautiful reach with the combinations, and can just catch you on the end of his punches, and it's beautiful. He doesn't have that good kick, so even though you can outbox Peter Yan at times, you can't out kickbox him. If he plays at range, it's a bit of a hard one.
That's right, you are right. He does have the ability to kick a little bit better, does Peter Yan. I know that Rob Font does have the switch kick, but everything outside that basically goes to the favour of Peter Yan in terms of the kicking ability. Starting out quickly, though, that forward pressure of Josh Raee trying to take the centre of the cage, landing some shots, but UFC Turkey landing some big shots on the inside.
Oh.
He's here to bang, brother.
They're going to show us why they're the #1 contenders and why they deserve the title shot. I'm excited. Oh my god!
Letting it all hang out is UFC Turkey.
Oh my god, he's flowing.
Yeah, I love to see it. Beautiful destruction thus far. Peter Yan on fire.
And that Vegas air feels like a hairdryer in your face.
Oh, beautiful slip there. Oh, beautiful slip back. They're both showing that they got their head moving and to watch out. Beautiful combinations from both as well. Beautiful spinning heel kick.
Oh, straight right. Oh, left hook to the head is blocked.
And Rob Font go at it.
Oh, nice land there with
Yeah, no, still trying to do what he can, but so far so good from Peter Yan, backing out when he gets the opportunity, winning the battle of the footsies, landing the bigger shots and being very, very flow state. As I think Kingsley said on the last time out, Neo entering the Matrix on this one, just absolutely everything coming together. He's seeing this in code form right now, landing bombs left, right, and center.
Absolutely gorgeous fight and gorgeous boxing combinations from Turkey so far. Absolutely insane.
UFC Turkey taking this seriously. He wants that championship opportunity. That opportunity at primetime gold, and so far so good for this man, looking incredibly clean this evening. Everything landing.
Absolutely everything is just, his accuracy can, like, it's just not missing right now. It's perfect. Oh my God! If he finishes this, that was beautiful. Beautiful defense. Oh. Staying calm is what you need to do against Peter Yan. I'm probably butchering that name, but I don't care. Oh my God. Beautiful slips. Beautiful uppercut. Oh, that kick again, man.
Phenomenal, brother. Absolutely phenomenal. Peter Yan landing absolutely everything he needs. Rob Font ducks forward into an uppercut, leans off to the side into a hook. Peter Yan looking as clean as ever this evening. Josh Rae trying to take the center of the cage now, maybe trying to take some of this, momentum back in his favor. But oh my God, Peter Yan is just looking phenomenal so far. What a first round for that man.
Movement is looking amazing. The head movement is on point. Look at them counters. Absolutely perfect.
My God.
Oh, beautiful slip to get out. Whew.
Bean pies for this one. Trying to get it done quickly while those pies are still hot. Turkey trying to get the job done in the first 5 minutes. Rob Font able to survive that early onslaught. Still, obviously, all to play for. Potentially another 10 minutes left on the clock. But Turkey, UFC Turkey, my God, putting Turkey on the map.
Damn, the way he's playing at range is perfect, because if you push in on Rob Font, it's a lot harder. He's got that range. If you're pushing on him, he's able to just set down and fire back before you can get close enough to hit your shots. So with him backing up, it takes away that advantage for Rob Font. So it's really nice. And look at that! He's watching that distance so damn well.
Yeah, his striking, mate, he is genuinely Neo in the Matrix right now. There is no perfect way to describe it. This man is just absolutely avoiding everything, all over the defense in every respect. The takedown defense, the slips, the rips, everything for UFC Turkey coming together this evening. This man's been putting the time in the gym, and it is evident. Oh my God, another rock, and could this be it, brother?
Damn. Oh. These hooks are just going insane.
Zero head health, surviving on autopilot is Josh Rae. Is he able to survive this onslaught? Maybe not. Turkey
on the middle.
Oh my God, this has got to be it. He defends it again. One thing to be said, Josh Rae's defense in the final moments is absolutely on point, but it needs to be. Otherwise, this man would be face down on the canvas right now, because Turkey is on fire.
Beautiful decision by Josh to take it down, and a beautiful denial. Oh, submission. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a good job of tracing it as well. Goes for the transition over, chains it together. Imagine he's able to get this one. That would be a turnaround for the ages.
Oh, it's sneaking up.
It does.
Stay on it. Nah, he's gonna get out of
I was going to say the escape is imminent, and Turkey's going to be feeling good about that one. Squeaky butt time for that man. Probably going to decide to separate with 2 minutes on the clock and look to utilize those beautiful hands he was putting together. The beautiful destruction on full display.
Oh my God. What a straight.
Oh, fuck, man. That's the third time. Third time thrown, third time landed. Then the flying knee just about pulled. Very, very close on that one.
What a performance from Turkey. Absolutely insane. Be careful leaning back on them head kicks.
Mate, he is so on fire. I am absolutely blown away by this guy. If Josh Rae is able to get it. Oh, and again. Oh, my fucking God, brother. God. Oh, my God. Go to sleep. Y'all want to see a dead body? There's one right there. Get Get this guy signed up. Him v TD Styles. I'm sold. Buy your tickets now. Next Saturday, 3:30 Eastern. He's going to be up against TD Styles, and I cannot wait for it. Jesus Christ, he looked on fire this evening.
He could hardly be touched. He could hardly be touched. Just shot selection was just perfect. Head movement perfect. Oh, damn, man.
Performance of the night. Am I wrong? Performance of the night, my man.
Performance of the night by far.
Co-main event as well. What a performance by that man. We may be seeing our first Turkish champion if he's able to get past Styles. What a performance.
I want to see them stats. He's going to pull up them.
I'll bring it back if they do. I don't think we're going to see them, but brother. Absolutely.
Here we go.
Now, with all of that, we are now moving on to our main event of the evening. If you weren't here at the top of the show, EK Trickzzy, when he first joined the promotion, his debut, he dropped it up against Honest Jim, TMF Honest Jim, lost his very, very first match, then went forward, has been on a 19-fight win streak, including the ability to avenge his one and only loss to Honest Jim, currently riding that 19-fight win streak into this bout up against fellow campmate and all-round phenomenon EK Jakey. If he's able to do this evening, Trickzzy is setting records each and every time. I know for the last 4 years since he joined with us, this man has been trying. He had a goal in his mind. He told me about it a long, long time ago, trying to get 20 fights in a row straight. And should he be able to get past his campmate this evening, he would have accomplished that, Dover, which is absolutely massive, brother. 20 fights in a row, should he get past this? I mean, 19's impressive, but... God damn.
Damn, man, on leagues, that's insane. On prime time, yeah? Just on prime time.
Just on prime time, brother, and he's fought everybody. He has had a double, I think he's had 2 or 3 matches with the current PlayStation champion, TD Styles. He's fought Dirty Dave, that we saw a little bit earlier on. He's fought literally the who's of killers within the esports UFC 4 community. But once again, I mean, this is a bit of a different story, right? These guys are fairly evenly matched. I think Trickzzy predominantly a little bit more of a striker, Jakey a little bit more of a grappler, but these guys are very, very familiar with each other, putting in hours and hours in the gym, training each other up as all of the EK boys do, so they're very, very familiar with each other's style. It's going to be interesting to see how they approach this battle there, Dover, because I don't know if you have experienced this yourself, if you have a regular training partner, when you fight them, it's not the same as when you're fighting everybody else, because they know your tricks. They know what you're looking for.
That's it, man. I actually have one of my best mates. I fought him over 1,000 times in the game. Like, he doesn't do anything league or rank like that. We just have fun together. And I'm starting to get him into that serious state. And he just knows my patterns and is starting to knock me out a lot more. And it's really annoying.
You've got to mix it up, my man. You've got to mix it up. And that's what it's all about. We are going to see TJ Dillashaw in the hands of EK Trickzzy, the GOAT himself, stepping up against Peter Yan in the hands of EK Jakey. Like I said, the all-round threat is EK Jakey, has the ability to strike. Definitely a threat on the ground in his run in primetime so far. He's basically taken everybody down and just destroyed their entire morale, their evening, their face, their body, whatever he could get his hands on, he's been able to land maximum damage on, and he's going to have to do that very, very early to get the champion out of his stride. This is a 5-round main event for the Xbox Championship. I cannot wait to get going in this one, brother. Looks like they're about ready to go. Woo!
I think I have to be rooting for Trickzzy, that 20-fight win streak. If he can get that, I'd be so happy for him.
Even the Bossman himself in the chat, EK Bossman, coming through to try and see his, his teammate EK Trickzzy tried to make history with this one, or whether or not Jakey's going to have to go for that EK on EK crime to be able to get the job done this evening. Upset. I mean, this is going to be a tough one. Imagine after all of this, your campmate's the one to upset you. That would be tough, brother. That would be tough. But what a fun fight this is going to be.
Look at these two go at it. I love it. This is going to be a banger of a fight. Whew. I hope you're excited, ladies and gentlemen, because fuck I am.
There it is.
Glove touch, show of respect. Here we go.
Oh, in the center, starting out quickly. Nice leg kick from the champion. Probing jab from EK Jakey, trying to take that center of the cage very, very early. Nice hook.
Beautiful hook.
Once again, returning to that leg. Now, historically, Trickzzy is a man that really comes together as the fight goes on. The second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. Those are normally his rounds, but the first can sometimes be where he runs into a little bit of trouble, and maybe Jakey trying to maximize on that.
Them leg kicks are being perfectly placed, like goddamn.
Nice work landing the shots. Look at Trickzzy again, those hands going, brother. No time wasted, no love lost between these two, all in the interest of putting on a show, and my God, they're doing that over the course of the first minute and a half. We have another...
It's all business.
23.5 minutes potentially on the clock, but I don't think we're going to need them, not with this sort of emphatic pace.
Back to the leg kick, I love it. Trickzy's really ready for a very long fight with him eating them legs. He's trying to get them going just so he has something.
Yeah, he knows that he is on the verge of making history in the esports scene. He will be getting inducted into the Hall of Fame should he be able to beat his teammate this evening, but has to watch all of his weapons. Already Jakey trying to look for some counters, but having some big shots landed. Trickzy's on fire, brother. He's zoned in and ready to go.
Wow. The way he throws combinations. What?
Oh my God, if he's able to do this in the first round, already a big rock for him. Jakey's going to stay composed, look for his opportunity to answer back, but Trickzzy just on fire. The champion not starting slowly like he would normally, coming out of the gates quickly and getting all of that damage on Yan as often as he can, brother, as often as he can.
As often as he can, he needs to. He's like, Yan just hits hard. If you get clapped by a three-punch combination, it's not going to look good. So just keep peppering and going away exactly how he's doing. Work them legs, try and get that going for you, but he's just looking beautiful.
The GOAT of GOATs is Trickzzy, trying to prove that once again this evening. The challenger having all sorts of adversity in the opening, going not out of, the fight quite yet, but another massive combo.
What the fuck? Trickzzy, bro.
Oh my God, brother. Oh my. No way, he's pushing for the finish, and that might be it already. Trickzzy making history. 20-0, brother. 20-0. First round, I think that's his first round finish in that 1920 fight win streak. Get this man on ESFL Community Challenge. Talk about the human highlight reel setting it time after time after time. This man has been raising the bar, just continuously separating himself from the next level of competition, and to do so against a teammate that is completely aware of everything you've got going, Dover. What a win!
What a win indeed, and to get it done in the first round, to break him apart like that in the first round. Wow! Trickzzy, man, I bow to you, brother. Wow!
Can we please get some love for Trickzzy in the chat, my man? History-making performance. Absolutely through the roof. I am blown away.
Wow!
His last first round finish was all the way back in Primetime 10. Woo! My God, man. My God, I am absolutely blown away by this guy. Every single time he has been a champion upon champion. Just an absolutely phenomenal competitor. Never complains, steps up no matter who the opponent on any notice, and every single time he delivers. I cannot speak highly enough about Trickzzy. The EK camp as a whole are a phenomenal camp. They have an absolute roster of killers, and they do not get much better than the champ himself, motherfucking Trickzzy. God damn, my man.
Congratulations, man. Wow. 20-0. That's insane. I don't see anyone beating that anytime soon. Speechless.
If you enjoyed tonight's fights, hit the like on YouTube, hit that follow or subscribe button depending on your platform. Take a moment to look at these statistics. Over a 50% clip. The champion on form. We are going to take a... my God, give us a couple of seconds while we run an intermission. We're going to have a little bit of a look to see who is available for the raid, going to spread the love within the community. But we're also, I'm just going to reach out to Trickzzy and see if this man's available to jump in the booth for a moment and give us a couple of words to close out this absolutely tyrannical reign that he's had. My God, brother, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with you. Right, we are back on mics for the moment. Just going to wait a couple of moments, see if Trickzzy wants to jump in the booth and give a few final words. But my God, I am absolutely blown away. What a phenomenal course of fights. Brother, this is absolutely on another level. EK Trickzzy, the GOAT himself, joining us in the booth. My brother, what a reign you put together.
Yeah, it was a crazy fight. Kind of upset I had to do it to my boy Jakey like that, but had to go out on a banger.
Of course, brother. Of course. I mean, it's a tough one when you've got so many killers in your stable. You got your campmates making it up, trying to challenge for that title. But my God, brother, you put together one hell of a reign. I want to say it's been an absolute pleasure seeing you do your work, my man. All the way since the early IFL days, you have come through and put together performance after performance, Trickzzy. What does the future hold for yourself there, brother?
For now, I'm just going to sit out, wait for ESFL to come back and see what happens from there, you know? Let other people get a chance at the belt, because obviously I done had it for too long.
No, brother, you are an absolute killer in and out of the cage, my man. An absolute pleasure. Could not have asked for a better champion over the last, of course, the last 2 or 3 years, my man. You've been putting in that work. Like I said, does not come much better than yourself. I know that, speaking for myself and the rest of Primetime, we will be cheering you on like you wouldn't believe. Come back the start of ESFL. Obviously, you've picked up a lot of titles over that side. Entering the history books this evening, brother, and we cannot wait to see you continue doing that work going forward, my man.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure, man. We've been together for about 4 years, and it just feels great, finally get that 20 wins.
Yeah, like I said, I know that that's been a goal of yours for a very, very long time. We have an absolute stable of killers, so it's been a tough feat to accomplish. I don't know if we're going to get somebody that's going to put together a reign like that again, Trickzzy, because you were honed in, brother. You were honed in, and it's been a pleasure to call this entire rise from yours there, my man. So you rest up, enjoy yourself, go to the after party with your teammates, and enjoy yourself, bro. Light one up for myself. Light one up for myself, for sure, bro.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Have a good one, brother.
With that one being said, we are going to say goodbye to Trickzzy, the GOAT of GOATs, being introduced into the Hall of Fame. We're now going to push forward a raid to the community. Make sure to join that raid. Make sure to show some primetime love when you get in there. We'll be back now, of course, on Monday with our fight night. Going to be having an absolutely stacked night of killers. Make sure to keep your eyes posted on our Twitter and all of our other socials to keep up to date with all of the massive cards that we have planned for you in the very, very near future. For this one, though, from myself, Dover, and the rest of the Primetime fam, much love. Peace out.
Love you, boys.